And I think we're live. Good to see you guys. Glad you could make it for this awesome episode of Flat Earth Friday. Woohoo! We are joined by New World Order Slayer, Luca, and PJ. Hope you guys are doing well.
Yo, good.
Yo.
It's good to see you. Good to see everybody in the YouTube lands. Hit the likes, share the show, please. You guys rock. Appreciate you all. So this is your opportunities to have your discussions on Flat or Globe with whoever you want. And probably have a bit of a longer stream tonight because it is Flat Earth Friday. Woo! But before we do start, is it possible, just maybe possible, that we can somehow have some biblical cosmology discussion tonight? Because it's always the same discussions. You know, it would be great. Not that it's, you need to, but it'll just be great. You know what I mean? Because that's why I put the actual poll up. 23 votes for the Earth is created flat according to the Bible. 48% say yes. 43% say no. And 9% not sure. But I mean, if we go to what the Bible says, it's a definite yes.
100%, yeah. I can't. If anybody could please give any verses that imply a globe Earth, and I think we'll happily take a look at them.
I agree.
Because I can't find any, dude. I can't find any. And everybody always says, like, everybody's so confident until they actually look into it. They're like, oh, dude, of course the Bible supports a globe. And then we sit down and have the discussion, and they kind of, like, mute. And they're like, all right, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Because they realize, like, wait a minute, I can't find any verses. Unless you want to go take spun translations that say things that don't actually translate to that. I mean, you can get the Bible to say anything if you go read the right translation.
Yeah, of course.
Jim, what's up, brother?
Well, do you think you can have an expanse and a solid dome?
Yes. Because then you can't have the expanse without the dome there.
You can have like open space.
Well, let's put it this way, Luca. Do you know the difference between Hashamayim and Rakia?
No.
The one is expanse, the one is a solid dome.
Okay.
So the one's sky, where the birds fly. Another one is the physical vault of heaven, separating the waters. But anyway.
So the expanse is the atmosphere, I guess.
Hold on, I think it's going to replay.
Yeah, there we go.
This is what would actually happen in reality, Luca.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be in a container, dude. There's really no other way around it.
Michael says, oh, Luca's on. I'm off. Sorry, Luke. Michael, he's the only one that's here. And I got Brenda in the back room, but I don't really want to let Brenda in because Brenda knows Brenda's
she keeps
not
leaving
really
comments on my
here.
videos, dude.
Yeah, Brenda knows
annoying.
Brenda's not welcome here, so.
And I know she's the only one disliking my videos.
Yeah.
I get one dislike, and it's always them, dude.
Well, you know what? I would let Brenda in if Brenda can cite scripture to us and actually debate biblical cosmology based on Bible. How's that? Do you guys agree? But if Brenda can't do that, then Brenda's going to have to go. You could agree?
Better than Monkey, dude. Monkey was trying to break into Roger's chat last night. Oh, that was rough.
Okay, so Brenda, I'm going to let you in, but please, let's see if you can actually show us how the Bible says the earth is not flat.
Hello, Brenda.
This should be interesting.
My favorite subscriber, my most loyal fan, Brenda.
I'm a member.
I know, you're my most loyal fan.
Yeah.
Dude,
Marcus, if you let Brenda on, I'm unsubbing.
Dude. NWO Slayer.
Hello.
I don't leave negative comments.
Okay, there's Brenda gone. Sorry, that's already a lie. Okay.
I'm sorry, Brenda.
There we go. Sorry, Brenda, I had to remove
I don't
you.
leave negative comments. Yeah, so when you said fix your microphone before uploading 10 videos, that wasn't a negative comment.
So there, Brenda came on literally lying.
You told me to get wrecked.
Yeah.
Get wrecked, Brenda, just like you told me in my comments.
I think it just means like dislikes, you know?
No. Exactly. The thing is, Brenda always comes on and actually just lies out of his teeth. So
All
he
the
just
time.
opened with the lie now. So there. I'm sorry, Brenda.
No, it was dislikes, not comments.
I don't know. They said they haven't left any negative comments. I've read a few, man. I've read a few.
Wow.
They told me to get
Brenda
wrecked
only
by Will
leaves.
Dusty, dude.
Brenda only leaves negative posts and comments and things.
When would
everywhere,
Brenda
so-
ever leave a nice comment? Think about
Yeah.
that. Never.
It was dislikes, not comments.
I mean, really, it's both, Luca.
Mhm.
It's both.
I mean, for one, you don't even know what the dislike to like ratio is.
No, you can check.
You
bro.
can check.
on
You
the-
can set
the
it.
dislike.
You can set
I always
it.
check, and there's like 1 or 2 dislikes from probably the same people, and then everybody else likes it.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Brenda would
can't.
know. Brenda would not know nice if it came up and slapped him on the wilbutt, on the willy.
How can you check the like and dislike ratio?
It's a YouTube
You
Studio.
can do.
You have to do it on your own videos. You can't do it on. Well, if you
Because
download an
that's-
extension, you can do it on
Yeah.
other people's.
There's actually apps like Social Blade might do it. Does Social Blade do it? Show you the like to dislike ratio?
I don't
Social
know.
Blade might
Connor,
do
I
it,
haven't
don't
been on
know.
Social Blade in such a long time. I'm too
No,
scared.
mate. But there is other apps that do it.
I'm too
There is
scared
other
to go on
things like
Social Blade.
I've never been on it. Never been on it.
Cheers, Michael. Thanks for coming, man. Have a great evening. Sleep well.
Oh yeah. My proverbs tomorrow, guys, will be Michael. Michael's my guest speaker.
Yay!
That'd be cool, man.
That'll be awesome. Yeah, do go and support PJ with his proverbs and support Michael also with his daily psalm. Really, really awesome. So it's big blessings to
Yeah,
listen
he's
to.
got more
that.
songs to do than I have proverbs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I've only
almost
got-
halfway. Can you believe it?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I mean,
He's really been getting through it. Yeah, he's pretty consistent with
Day
it.
57 already.
Absolutely.
Do you need the YouTube Studio app?
No, you can't. Well, you just go on. Well, yeah, if it's on your phone, then yeah, you need the app. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, on the phone you need the app.
That's probably okay. Yeah.
So yeah, we do have news for all the Globers. The link is above, so you can come and have a discussion. I just hope you have a respectful discussion, and if you want to present your evidence for your fake Earth, your globe, you're more than welcome to do so. But I got to warn you, though, the Earth is definitely a stationary enclosed plane. That's reality.
Yo,
Nope.
Debatable D. I didn't correct myself because I'm scared the panel is gonna correct me, dude. I just got confused. Like, it is what it is. Because Brenda is a female name. That's probably not the real name. Who knows? Does anybody know Brenda's
I
real
just
name?
call him
I'm just gonna
Brandon.
start calling him
I just call him Brandon.
Brandon, yeah. That's why I
I
get
know.
confused because I'm saying Brenda and I'm like, oh yeah, it's a she, and then I'm like, no, it's obviously a dude. I'm
I
not
did
doing
the
that
same.
because I'm scared PJ or Creates Alley's gonna be like, oh my gosh,
Everybody-
how dare you call Brenda a female? Like I
Well,
slipped
no,
up,
that's
my
all.
bad, dude.
I still call Brenda she by
Mhm.
mistake
Yeah,
because
like it's
when
literally
I
a female
first
name.
when
It's
I
hard-
was first introduced to Brenda, it was on Brandon's and it was faceless, and I seen the name and I only had the sentence first, so I always thought of Brenda as female to begin with until I found out. I just
Yeah.
thought it was her voice sounded strange, you know, but I didn't know till later on that it was a man. So I
Yeah, but
still say
people
she,
still
but I mean to say
Yeah, and people still talk out of being, how can I say, out of habit, calling Brenda a woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it feels weird calling Brenda a man because usually a Brenda would be a woman, right?
If my mom, if my
David
mom
Banner
turned
says. David Banner says his real name is Steve.
I honor my mother and father. My dad's dead. My mum's still alive. But if my mom turns around and says, "I want you to call me dad from now on," I'd say, "No, mom, are you mad? You know, no way. No way would she be Leslie the guy rather than Leslie the female."
Oh my
It just
gosh.
couldn't happen. It couldn't happen.
Debatable D. I am not being it. Listen, I would rather make it difficult because I'm not gonna play in these people's fantasy and support their false reality. Keep saying this, buddy. You relied on your instinct and prove that pronoun thing is not that difficult.
Oh my goodness.
Like, come on, dude. Really?
You want me to share
Oh,
your
it's so
screen?
much easier to support people's mental illness. So let
Jaden,
me
I
just
see you
do
sharing
that.
screen. I'm supposed to
Yeah,
put it
yeah,
down.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah, I wasn't in a
Oh,
rush.
there
It's
we
just
go.
I wanted to read a quick Bible verse on it
Gonna
and
say,
maybe get people's opinions.
Debatable. You're not blocked on my channel. I unblocked you ages ago. I looked the other night. You're not blocked. I unblocked you ages ago.
Brenda. There you go. All right, yeah, so I'll just read this quickly. Okay, so at that time Joshua spoke to the Lord in that day when the Lord gave the Amorites over to the sons of Israel, and he said in the sight of Israel, Sun, stand still at Gibeon, and moon in the valley of
Ajalon.
Ajalon, yeah. And the sun stood still and the moon stopped until the nation took vengeance on their enemies. Is it not written in the book of Jasher? The sun stopped in the midst of heaven and did not hurry to set for about a whole day. There has been no day like it before or since, when the Lord heeded to the voice of man, for the Lord fought for Israel. So yeah, that's pretty clear. And also, by the way, I used to be on Google like prior to everything getting censored, and when I looked up the longest day in history, it mentioned this Bible verse, and it also mentioned some other like ancient civilizations that talked about
The longest day. Yeah.
the longest day. Yeah, but now when you look up the longest day in history, it'll just tell you like, oh, it's the summer solstice or whatever, and it happens every year, and they muddied the search result for that. But yeah, it used to literally show you like, not only is it historically backed by other civilizations, but yeah, it's not possible to find on Google anymore, unfortunately.
No, but they do like to censor some information all the time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Anything physical, they love to block the physical evidence, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like Google will gladly tell you, you know,
Yeah,
an interpretation of the Bible or whatever. But when it comes to like, oh yeah, show me this landmark of the Bible or show me this other civilization relating to the Bible, like, yeah, good luck. They're not gonna just like openly tell you all of that.
Well, I guess the longest day would
Well,
be
yeah.
like.
You got a lot of background noise, Luca, from your mic. Sounds like you're eating
Do I?
your mic.
Sounds like you're eating them and rubbing it against something.
Oh my! I'm
Yes,
sorry.
oh my.
Does it still sound like I'm eating my
Now it's
mic?
better. Now it's better.
Okay. Well, I guess then
Do you know the solution to that, Luca? Don't eat your mic.
I'm not eating my mic.
I'm joking.
I guess the longest day would be like millions of years ago. No, hundreds of millions.
I would
of years
argue what the verse we just read is talking about the longest day in history. And it does say there has been no day like it before or since. So, I mean, maybe since then something's happened, but I doubt it. Unless it was man-made and you know, NASA's doing some weird stuff with the sun or something like that, then I don't think we'd be able to ever recreate a day like that. Because God literally stepped in and stopped the sun and the moon from moving. Like that's
like billions of years ago.
well, this was I don't know when the book of Joshua was written, but it wasn't written that long ago.
Because there was a point when Earth was not rotating.
Earth
So,
is still not rotating.
That would be the longest day.
Earth
Do you
is
think
still
there was a
not
point when the
rotating.
Earth was not rotating, Luca?
Well, yeah, it would
What?
need to
But I
start.
want to point.
What started the rotation, Luca?
What started the rotation on?
I guess the rotation would be started when the moon hit it, wouldn't
The
it?
moon
No.
hit the Earth. Oh, okay. Where's the moon crater? Then?
No, I
Where's
think
the crater of
in
the
your,
moon?
in your narrative they were already in rotation, man. Eh?
Oh, really?
They just
Well, not in
spontaneously
an
came
orbit.
into
Not in an orbit,
existence.
but they were in
rotating.
movement, weren't they?
Yeah, they were always moving. Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
always moving, yeah.
Yeah, according to the heliocentric belief system, the sun predates the Earth by billions of years. And when
Well,
the Earth
yeah.
was formed, it started spinning already, because that's how it formed. That's how all your planets. Why do you think all your so-called planets spin? It's because all the matter is kind of spinning towards each other to make one little glob of mass. So yes, Earth started spinning by its formation according to your belief system.
Mm.
Debatable D, you are 100% a troll, and it's not usually late. He said, look at what he said, PJ. He said, PJ, your streaming time just a bit late most
Doesn't make
nights, but I will
sense
see
to me.
when I have time a light bit of trolling only so everyone has a good time.
Yeah, no problems, debatable. I stream at all different times, debatable. I'm streaming late tonight for me. It's late tonight. I'm streaming after flat streams, but at 11:30 for me, but until the morning. But
Oh,
yeah, I stream
another
all
late
times.
night.
Yeah, just tonight. Just it's Friday and Sunday now. I don't do Saturday night now. Just
Yeah,
Friday
get
guess-
some
night.
rest, man.
It works out for me because it's only 6:30 in America.
Mm.
So sun's not even down yet when you start streaming for me. And then movie night ends at like 1 a.m. So I mean that's pretty like it's usually perfect
Yeah.
for the American side. So I do thank you for that. Like you timed it great for us over here on the East Coast.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty much can't miss it. It's always at a great time.
Understand it.
Say again, Luca.
I think I can understand that. How? So when the solar system formed, it was already rotating, right? That's what they say, or something. And then when
I'm not gonna tell you your own model, Luca.
And then when Earth formed, it was already rotating because the stuff that it formed out of was rotating as well, I guess.
So it formed while it was rotating as well. I mean, this is such amazing stuff. You know, man. Things coalescing together while they're in movement. Brilliant.
So
And
then
notice, guys, all this is happening with so-called gravity that's not a force.
So Earth was, Earth was born. Earth was created spinning, I guess. So yeah, I guess I could see that. Okay.
Well, why does Earth's core change direction of spin every now and then, according to your belief system as well?
I mean, how could they tell that? Even if it was true, how could they tell that? You know, it'd been 8 miles down. How could you tell that? You know, it's just ridiculous.
Hey, could I show you a quick video on relativity?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
This,
Definitely. We're
it's actually
waiting
a
for
pretty good
Globus
one.
to come in and show the belief system. I mean,
Okay. It's a long video, but I'm only gonna play like the last like 2 minutes of it, just until like right around here.
awesome.
All right.
Apply the laws of nature to any coordinate system.
Let me
This
go
will
back just slightly.
arbitrarily.
This is
How
Einstein
the
talking.
formula of solving these difficulties depends on the answer to the following question. Can we formulate physical laws so that they are valid for all coordinate systems, not only those moving uniformly, but also those moving quite arbitrarily relative to each other? If this can be done, our difficulties will be over. We shall then be able to apply the laws of nature to any coordinate system. The struggle so violent in the early days of science between the views of Ptolemy and Copernicus would then be quite meaningless. Either coordinate system could be used with equal justification. The two sentences, the sun is at rest and the earth moves, or the sun moves and the earth is at rest, would quite simply mean two different conventions concerning two different coordinate systems. That is, he will employ arbitrary coordinate systems to make the absolute state, a fixed earth, into either coordinate system can be used, a fixed earth or a moving earth. All the
I
coordinate
love how they
systems
made the Earth look egg-shaped there.
automatically out of thin air.
Can you see the Earth looks egg-shaped there, just to point out?
Yeah. Yeah.
By using the transform equation. If they didn't use the transform equation, then they would be stuck with only one coordinate system, the one Michelson found in 1887 when the experimental evidence showed the Earth wasn't moving around the sun. If you ask a relativist for the scientific validity of using the transform equation, he will simply retort, well, the transform equation was proven to be valid when Michelson did his experiment in 1887. Again, the fallacy of petitio principii is readily apparent since he is using an unproven fact, an Earth is moving around the sun, as the basis for making the conclusion that the Earth is moving around the sun. The cause of the fallacy, as Einstein admitted above when he said,
Yeah.
Nobody spoke.
Though the Earth is revolved, you're muted. Jaden.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was just saying. Since then, I've come to the belief that the motion of the Earth cannot be detected by any optical experiment, though the Earth is revolving around the sun. So it's literally an oxymoron. Like,
Yeah, but
how
because
can you
that's
say-
that is a thing that's been discussed for actually many years in the flat Earth community, where bringing this up, he says, he makes a declaration: we cannot detect Earth's rotation with any optical experiment, but then still makes a declaration after saying that, but the Earth is moving. So it's literally him saying, hey guys, I want to claim evidence that I don't have, so let's ignore the evidence because I believe this.
Yeah, it's quite nuts.
And that's Einstein, by the way, guys. So when you get people saying, oh, yes, we do observe Earth rotation, poppycock. There's no Earth rotation. There's no observation of Earth rotation. There's no anything for Earth rotation other than people just wanting to believe nonsense.
Yeah, not observable by any optical experiment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Though the Earth is revolving around the sun, is that they insist on using a moving Earth, which they claim to know intuitively, as the indisputable authority to interpret Michelson's experiment. Consequently, if one firmly believes the Earth is moving, but the experiments show it is not moving, then one's interpretation of the experiment will force one to find some way to make it appear that the Earth is moving. In effect, any experiment that shows the Earth is not moving will be magically transformed into a moving Earth by the transform equation. The transform equation is like a magician waving his wand over the experiments so that the system one does not prefer is transformed into a system one does prefer. Many modern men certainly do not prefer a fixed Earth, since a fixed Earth would validate much of the history and science prior to our modern age and would show modern man that he is not the objective and non-prejudiced icon of society that he has enjoyed for the last few hundred years. He is little more than a magician who has been feeding the world a steady diet of illusions.
Mm-hmm.
All in all, the history of the Michelson experiment show how a
So,
preconceived idea, the Earth moves around the sun, is made the sole determining factor of how modern scientist is going to interpret the results of any experiment. In order to hold on to his preconceived idea, he will introduce mitigating factors onto the experimental results, and usually this is done by hypothetical concepts and fudged mathematics. The scientist thus convinces himself that because he can invent a mathematical equation that can transform the empirical results, he can keep his preconceived idea of how he thinks the universe must operate. In his mind, the ends justify the means because he knows the Earth revolves around the sun. There is nothing that would make mankind happier than to keep believing that the Earth moves around the sun, regardless of what the experiments show. Their God from on high, Albert Einstein, showed them a magical way to avoid such a predicament, and the world has accepted Einstein as a god ever since. His transform equation has become the magic wand to turn a fixed Earth absolute universe into an Earth-wandering relative universe, as noted by Einstein biographer Abraham Pais put it. A new man appears abruptly, the suddenly famous Dr. Einstein. He carries the message of a new order of the universe. He is a new Moses come down from the mountain to bring a new law and a new Joshua controlling the motion of the heavenly bodies. The new man who appears at the time represents order and power. He becomes the Theos Aner, the divine man of the 20th century.
But I mean, this is the same issue that Dell with the upward rising Earth have, because they've taken on general relativity's theory. We can't observe it. We can't observe it. Just trust me, bro.
Right.
Well, if you were to like sit indoors and try to create an experiment that showed the Earth rotating around the sun while sitting indoors, that would be impossible.
Exactly,
So
Luca. So it's
that's what
not
Einstein
observable.
meant.
So it's not
That's
observable.
what Einstein meant when he said that.
Yes, based on reference frame.
So
Isn't
to, so to
isn't-
know that the Earth rotates, so to know that the Earth is rotating around the
No.
sun, you'd need to look outward.
Okay,
Not,
okay, Lucas. Let's place it this way: based on our reference frame, can we say Earth is rotating?
No,
uh,
of course
no.
not.
Can't.
No, you can't. Exactly what Einstein's saying. If you believe Einstein, you'd have to say no. and therefore it would only be a belief.
Right. And it's funny how he became suddenly famous, almost like an industry plant.
Well, the thing is, they
No, it's
don't.
the
A
industry.
lot of people don't actually bring this up, but there were 100 scientists against Newton's work. Einstein's work. Nobody ever wants to bring that up. They want to make it as he was like this messiah of science, and everybody just agreed with him. Debatable D, can you show us something that's not an optical experiment, please?
Yeah. Well, that is to say that from our the sun could it would also be correct to say that the sun moves around the Earth if we're using reference frames.
Well, do you think
that would be
You couldn't tell which though. From our reference,
you
you
can't
could not tell which.
No.
I can tell
No,
which is
that's
happening?
what
I see the
Einstein
sun
meant.
moving. That's evidence. Thank you.
That's it. That's it. Especially when Scripture tells us we're immovable. The earth is immovable.
And then we got backup evidence in Joshua 10, like Jaden brought up. God stopped the sun and the moon from moving. If God stopped the sun and the moon from moving according to your heliocentric belief system, we'd all not be around right now. Everybody would have been dead on Earth.
Yeah.
I wonder.
It's like hitting a brick wall at 800 miles an hour.
Yeah, it'd be over. Yeah.
Well, yes. If the Earth suddenly stopped spinning, we'd all fly off and die.
Yeah. Well, that would be the only explanation on a globe. So, thank you for I am screen sharing something. This is another interesting one. It's a bit old. I feel like not a lot of people have seen this though.
I don't think he's
Sorry, I just quickly got myself some juice.
Yeah, no, you're good. I was just saying I'm screen sharing something.
I'm gonna head off now. See you guys.
Okay, Luca.
No, Luca, where are you going? I'm joking. Have a great day too, man.
Well.
I've seen this.
I'll watch this one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I've seen this one. It's really good. I thought it was 11 miles away.
This guy's not even a flat earther, actually. Which
I
is
thought it was 11 miles away he was, though.
I don't know. We'll have to-
12.4 miles away.
Okay.
Or about
I've seen
20,000
it.
meters.
I'll
Which
watch
makes
this one.
The longest, furthest recorded video.
He's recording
ever.
that from 12 miles away.
This is the 2-foot long lens, which is going to make this possible. It's one of the longest and most efficient lenses, which can allow you to shoot extremely long distances.
Wow.
I have no idea why anyone would actually want to have this in real life. It is a 452 times zoom, which is, well, stupid. We're going to be able to see from one end of this extremely long desert road, which stretches for about 12 miles.
By the way, this guy's not a flat earther, by the way.
I'm going to be standing all the way on the other end of that, and then we're going to have this camera fastened safe and sound right here at this little clear out here, far away from the road, but still aimed at the exact other end of it. As you can see from the final result, this is how it looks like to be filmed from 12 miles away. So I'm petitioning Guinness
And you can
World
see his
Records.
feet.
I'm looking right at you,
You
Guinness.
literally see the
wherever
ground he's
you
standing
are,
on.
to basically allow me to gain this world record. And I'm going to explain to you how exactly I did that. This thing right here is an apparatus which is going to prevent too much sunlight from reaching into the lens because, of course, when you have a 400 plus X zoom and you're filming something from nearly 13 miles away, it's going to be kind of catastrophic to the end result. If too much sunlight is entering in there, it's going to overexpose extremely high. I really have no idea how it's going to turn out. So if you're seeing the video edited into this, that means it turned out actually good enough for me to make it into a YouTube video, of which you're now watching because you were bored enough to click it. I can only dearly hope
And look how clear that actually is.
standing in the right place
Yeah, it's
to
not.
have myself filmed in, because
That's definitely not refracted.
the margin of error
No.
Yeah.
that
I mean, there's
have
a little
in
bit
order
of
to
like.
stand in the right
No,
place
but what I'm saying is like
equivalent to
how
about
they usually love pushing refraction is they push this extreme refraction, that's why you're able to see everything. Well, that's clearly showing that there is no
Yeah, I mean, you can see
Yeah,
literally everything.
because-
Even the background behind him.
It's not
Yeah.
over water, So of course it's
Ah,
not.
but then why are you
It's
It's not
seeing
a
it?
lot,
But why?
but it is way past
Okay.
what should be
It's
able to
still
be
12
able to-
miles away, so he's not behind the curve. It's still
Yeah,
12
yeah.
miles away.
How
Let me
much?
try to skip to the
How
end. I
much
think he
curve
talks
should
about
be in
the
that
distance.
12.4 miles?
A lot.
And I mean
Depends
that
on-
camera is what? Maybe a meter above the ground?
Well, I'd say it's a lot more than a meter since it is
No,
on
it was
a
on a
hill.
little small tripod. It's literally at his waist.
It is
tripod was at
Lucas,
his
you're
waist.
cooked, brother. You're cooked. Six
It
feet
is
high.
elevated higher than a meter, though.
6
It's
feet
on
high.
a hill.
6 feet
Right?
high?
6 feet high. 12 miles
It's on a
away.
hill.
The
The hill.
horizon
You've got to
is
take
3
the hill
miles.
into account.
The
The
horizon's
horizon
3
is
miles
3
away.
miles. 54 feet of curvature.
Wow.
We're looking at his feet, bro. We're looking at his feet.
You're not
right
supposed to
now.
see
There's not
anything
even
of
a-
him.
So he's
54
not
feet.
even-
So in other words, there should be what? Like 40 of him gone?
49 feet.
You
49
need to
48
take the
feet.
hill into account too.
No,
Take what?
but Luca,
It's
think
on
of,
the hill. So
Oh, and you'd think that hill is 56 feet high.
does this
Are you
guy...
saying- wait,
definitely
Luca,
more than a meter.
Are you
so
saying
I'm
the
saying-
camera he's 56 feet higher than the camera? And
No,
if
he's
that's
saying-
the case, I don't see the lens being pointed up. The lens
Oh.
is just pointing in a straight line. So
Right.
if he was higher elevation than the camera wouldn't even be pointed at him.
Well,
No,
let's
it's
do
not.
it this way. Jaden, he did show his location there, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
Let's-
he is very
let's-
far.
Let's quickly see where his location is and we can look at the elevation angles. The elevation profiles on Google Earth.
Right, this little clear out here, far away from the road,
Where
but
is
still
that?
aimed at the exact other end of it. As you can see from the final result, this is how it looks like to be filmed from
5,000 miles. Then over a distance of 6 miles, the second bridge should mathematically be 16 feet below the observer's eye line.
Mhm.
Okay, this guy is twice the distance away, so he should be roughly close to around 90 feet below the horizon.
We got 54 feet because I put 6 feet
Yeah.
into the. I put 6 feet. It's probably closer to like 3 feet. But I just put 6 feet just for. I mean, even at 3 feet, it's 65. At 2 feet, 70. So I mean, it's probably closer to like. It's probably closer to like 54. But either way, like.
And I mean, how high is how tall is this guy? What do you think? How many feet tall is this guy?
I mean, he's probably
5 foot?
5'11".
Yeah.
I mean, you can see his whole body, yeah.
Yeah. So
And it seems like the camera is about like pointed center. You know, he's like.
What's the video? Accidentally proving flat Earth. Oh, that's what's the original video
he's
called?
trying.
Do you know?
No,
I don't know.
But he's trying
Oh.
to prove. He's trying to show how his lens is working to get a Guinness World Record of 12.4 miles away.
Yeah.
And
Which is impossible on a
inadvertently,
globe.
and inadvertently, he doesn't think about. Oh wait, I'm doing this supposedly on a globe.
Oh, no, longest video.
Yeah.
So if the Earth curve is supposed to start at 3 miles
Goodness.
away, and there's supposed to be what
World War-
20 of him below the Earth, why are we seeing even his toes? Why are you able to see the ground he's standing on?
Yeah, the only thing that's changed really is the resolution. Resolution's crap because it's zoomed.
Yeah. It's very compressed.
Yeah, but look how much air he's looking through as well, and it
Yeah.
looks kind of desert-like, so
Absolutely.
it is a bit
Probably hot,
hazy.
yeah.
Yep.
That's
I remember that. Good
No.
video, that is.
Mm-hmm. So when the globe is going to come and try and say how that shows Earth curve, how that shows Earth, globe.
What's that video called? Do you know?
Jaden, send Luca the link, then he'll able to go and watch
Will do.
it. Sotman. Put in the private.
I'm gonna find it right now.
Shot, thanks, man. Then Luca can go and watch it and try ChatGPT his way out of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll use that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You weren't even wrong there, Keith. You were right. Yeah.
I think you're in a relationship with ChatGPT, aren't you?
You might as well hit
No.
the Reddit, dude. AI is my girlfriend or something.
Nah.
I can see you posting on there, Luca.
Nah.
Yeah, I'll put the link in for you guys as well.
Here it is.
Thank
I
you.
finally got it.
I'll put the link in for you guys as well in the YouTube lands.
The land observation.
There we go, guys.
There's someone here doing a 256-mile overland observation from 3 years ago. Overland observation, 256 mile. How? Oh, you don't see it.
Turret, yeah. Luca seems to be the only baller that has the balls to actually come and try and defend the belief system. Because there's Flat Earth Friday, so you would think you would have Globers coming in to defend their globe. But they leave it for Luca. But it's good to see everybody in the YouTube lands. Guys, please do me a favor. Hit the likes. Share the show. Really do appreciate you. Because we've got 5 times the amount of people in compared to the likes.
I mean, it's not hard to hit a like in the way in. Come on. I forget sometimes, but I always make sure to do it.
And I mean, if you're reminded, I'm sure it's not difficult just to say, okay, let me...
No, of course. Especially when you're reminded. It's not hard. Oh, hey, babe.
Hey, Roger.
I thought you were going...
And I'm struggling so hard to get the footage off of my phone onto the computer so I can show you guys tonight. But maybe I got some on the camera I can quickly load off. Let's see. I didn't even try that yet. I just haven't had time.
Oh, when you recorded that video yesterday about thanking your supporters, where was you standing?
Over 2,000 meters. On a
That's
mountain.
lovely.
On top of a mountain.
Behind you, I was going to say behind you, it reminded me in the Highlands of Scotland. That's why it was overcast as well. And it reminded me of the Highlands of Scotland. It was lovely. Lovely. I liked it.
It's an awesome place. It's the Waterberg Mountains. I think it's that mountain specifically is 2,080 meters high.
Right. It's quite a small mountain, but yeah, 1,000 meters. 1,000 feet is the limit for a mountain.
Yeah.
Anything under that, it's a big hill.
I've got one
1,000
little
feet.
video. Let's see here. Oh,
That's
am I gonna
brilliant. Oh no, meters. No, it's still quite big.
meters?
I was thinking in
Yeah,
feet.
it's meters.
Yeah, I was thinking in feet, so it's 3 times what I said. Yeah, what I was thinking. Right. So no, it's quite big. No, it was really nice. Really nice scenery.
Let's see.
Oh,
Share screen. Window. Why is it not working? Entire screen. Is it showing the video?
Hey, what's up, Vicky? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's showing. It's not showing the video. It's showing the folder though.
Why? I'm playing a video.
Yeah, it shows the folder where the video is in.
Okay, let's try this again. Share screen. Window.
You better hurry. I heard it
there you
rains
go.
a lot in the UK, Vicky.
There we go. Now it should be showing the video.
There you go. Yep. Is that Mars? Devon Island? No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, Jerry Fletcher. What's up, Soph?
What's up, guys?
Good to see you, man.
How's up?
What's going on, man?
The conspiracy theorist. How you doing, man?
Sure.
Yeah, this is like on top of there. It was just a quick video on the camera though, but I have one on my phone that's a bit better. But now my phone doesn't want to seem to put stuff on. But I mean, I could see far away. I mean, there's mountains in the distance that's like
Oh, it's nice.
very far away. That it's also not supposed to be seen on the globe, kind of thing.
Right. Nice, man.
I want to see if I've got other ones. Yeah, that's a bit more clear. Because there was a bit of haze though, unfortunately.
No, Stardog, not his. Sorry.
What's wrong?
That's all right. No, it's
I got it.
It's a weed joke. It's a weed joke. You said Hayes. I said Stardog, not Hayes.
But yeah, well, it was really awesome. We didn't really get to see much of the Big Five or anything. Unfortunately, they were very quiet. But
The Big Five.
yeah, because we got the Big Five here, boss. We got to see rhinos, a lot of springbok,
Oh, that's good.
kudu, eland. Saw some.
Wonder why the chat over this thing ain't working.
Yeah, something's
Any
happening.
elephants?
Oh, it's because this is just he's doing it. Oh, he's doing it through OBS. We're not. This is not live streaming. Through
Yeah, I
StreamYard.
have to put it up.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, I keep doing that, going to the comments to see if they're coming up. They're not.
No, I'm trying to get the video to show again. It's not letting me show the video again. It's showing the folder. You know, the same thing as always. Maybe I'll have to
Right.
do it this way again. Is it now showing the video?
No, it's showing the library.
It might be because
A
it's
lot of
full
them.
screen. Sometimes it does that with the Windows Media Player.
It's so irritating.
If it's full screen, you can't show it. You have to like window. You have to make the window smaller, and then you can share it sometimes.
Okay, now it brings it up. Okay. This is practically just what the road was looking like the whole time we were driving. It was very awesome there.
Wow.
We actually
Yeah,
got.
it's pretty
We
cool.
actually
It's very
got.
African,
We
for
actually,
sure.
yeah, it's literally the bush. We actually got lost at a stage, and we ended up on a very old track that was overgrown and things. And I was so happy we were in a capable car. Otherwise, we would have got stuck a few times. So,
You don't want to be doing that.
but
Yeah, it was nice.
it was really nice.
Nice.
So, what's up, Sov? You got any news for us?
Oh yeah, man.
Got a new haircut, I think.
Yeah, it's the same one. I just haven't.
Oh, really? Okay. It looks different. I don't know.
It's because it's growing.
Yeah.
I gotta get it shaved out again. Yeah. I
Hey,
was
so
yeah. What?
what was the Joey Fletcher?
We just
name?
explained that. We
Figure it
explained
out,
it the other day.
Figure it out.
Oh,
Look it up, Luca.
Figure
ChatGPT. I know you love ChatGPT.
Yeah, just type in ChatGPT. ChatGPT will tell you.
all right.
From about 19. I'll give you a clue. 1996, Hollywood. That's a clue.
1996.
Joey Fletcher.
So I was having some problems with my lower back. I was getting these spasms in it. I just was miserable, couldn't sleep. So I broke down and went to the ER over here in Rockingham County. Because if I'd have gone here to our hospital, they just have sent me to Winchester or something.
Oh,
You know, that's what they do. So,
I see.
So I
Okay.
trying to figure everything out. And they sent me in for-
Conspiracy theory film.
Holy shit, man. Was my talking
Sorry.
interrupting your interruption, bro? Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I was just reading out the ChatGPT.
I know, we don't need to
conspiracy
hear that.
theory.
That's between you and the Chat GPT. Go on mute or something.
Yeah, I should have done. Sorry.
Yeah. So anyway, they took me in for a CAT scan. There was no cats in there, by the way. That's a lie. Anyway, they run me through that thing and they come back with my results. They said well, first they couldn't find they thought maybe it was because I'm thinking it was a kidney problem or something, maybe kidney stones.
Oh, man.
Came back, no, there's no kidney stones or anything like that. And they did this ultrasound trying to find my bladder. And I'm like, I haven't pissed in like 36 hours. There's something wrong here. And they couldn't even find my bladder with the ultrasound. They were
Really?
looking around trying to find it. And finally they found it, and it was because it had so little in it. Well, anyway, to the heart of the story is, literally, they did this CT scan, and they came back and they said, okay, well, we're kind of concerned because we found an aneurysm on your aorta. And I'm like, what? And they said, yeah, it's at 4.5 centimeters. It's really dangerous if it gets to 5. So I got to, and my blood pressure was through the roof anyways, man. It really was.
Crazy.
And Yeah, I know. So I don't know. And they wanted to put me on. Boy, it was real quick. Now we're on the heart. I'm like, let's fix the back problem, then we'll get to the heart. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, Jesus Christ. Evidently, I go out of there and they still hadn't done anything about it. I was lucky enough I could make an appointment and go into my chiropractor, and he did some moves. Boy, that helped a lot, but it's still not out of the woods yet. So I go back Tuesday, and I think that might fix it. But yeah, they want me to go back for some kind of a heart study or some shit like that on the 20th of next month.
Right.
So if it's that far in advance, you know, I guess I'm not in too much danger. I got to looking into it, and it only goes about 2 millimeters. If you don't control your blood pressure, it'll grow like 2 millimeters a year. So to get another half a centimeter, I got a few years. That's the way I look at it. But I ain't going on their fucking heart medicine. That's all there is to it. Because I asked him, I said, "So this is a heart medication, a blood pressure medication." I said, "Well, how long do I have to take it for?" He said, "Probably for the rest of your life." And I said, "Well, then it's not a medicine, is it?"
But yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah,
it's not curing you. Yeah, yeah.
No,
yeah.
we're not doing that shit. No. Turmeric will lower the blood pressure. I'm going to go with that. If that don't work, well, then good Lord will take me when it's my time. So, whatever. See, we just a friend of ours died. Another one this morning. A friend of ours' dad. He's a friend of ours as well. And you know, they knew he was going to die, but he finally passed today. So it's been kind of a really crappy month, man. Been really. Oh, and Craig is really losing his fucking mind because I won't debate him on his.
Is he still attacking
really?
you and stuff?
Oh yeah. He left a comment on one of my Facebook posts that said, "You have no idea what I'm doing to you." So I screenshotted that. So if he's feeling like there's a threat, look here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Mm-hmm. Crazy son of a bitch. All I can say is, Craig, you better be ready for a cavity search when you go to the United States. Because I have called ICE, and I'll probably call them again.
Too right.
Crazy.
He is.
He's out of his mind. He's out of his freaking mind.
Him and me too. Both of them. Nuts.
I mean, what's so important about me coming over and debating him? And he's going to throw a fit because I did that stream about him being a little wuss and calling the sheriff's department over here over nothing. Like, Mom, he's looking at me funny.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, and I'm going to show that video of him picking his freaking nose every show I do. I'm going to show it multiple times. Booger-eating moron.
I mean, why not make a video or a stream about him? He bloody... He brought up your name on stream. He called the cops on stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's an idiot.
I mean, that motherfucker over nothing tried to have me put in a cage over nothing, over his little fifis, over his little fifis. That's what a lunatic this guy is. Then he's coming over here with his lunacy. That ain't no. We got enough lunacy without him.
Absolutely.
That's an unstable individual right there. He should be kept away from small animals and children. That's for sure.
And old people, everybody, old people,
yes,
animals, children, everybody.
Yeah. Just what a creature. I mean, wow. I mean, this thing you only see him from the front on most of the time. But you got to look at this, man. What in the frick is this thing? What is that? That's not even human, man. That's not even human. Look at that deranged, crazy looking freak. And this is what people subscribe to and watch? This freak?
Well, he does believe his hand is refracted in front of his face, that he can't see it. And
he probably believes a lot of stuff, man. Look at that lunatic. What a crazy looking mother. Jesus. That ain't even human, man. That right there's for something for the men in black to be looking at right there. Or black men. Who knows? What a fruit.
Yeah, you're right.
And here's the worst part. Here's the worst part. People have no idea, and I have nothing to do with it. Karma just works out for me every time. When somebody screws with me like that, bad shit happens to them, and I don't have anything to do with it. It's just bad shit happens to them. Really bad shit. It's almost like tenfold to whatever they're trying to do to me. So have at it, Craig. Have at it. You're going to not enjoy the repercussions of that. See, there's that spasm. Man, that hurts.
So we got a few Globers in the chat, but I see they're still not coming in to present their belief system of a globe.
Could I show just 2 pictures really quick?
Of course. You don't have to
Alright, check
ask.
this
You can just do.
Okay.
Okay, so it's nothing to do with attacking the person because the arguments.
Oh wait, I'm streaming the wrong tab. Here we go. Okay.
Right.
So Einstein was once asked how he felt to be the smartest man alive, and he said, "I don't know. You'll have to ask Nikola Tesla." Right?
Yep.
All right. And then Nikola Tesla said this about relativity. He said Einstein's relativity work is a magnificent mathematical garb which fascinates, dazzles, and makes people blind to the underlying errors. The theory is like a beggar clothed in purple whom ignorant people take for a king. Its exponents are brilliant men, but they are metaphysicists rather than scientists. So we have Einstein saying here that Tesla is the smartest person in the world, and we have Nikola Tesla basically saying relativity is nonsense and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. I mean, because everybody says Einstein is the smartest person. Even Einstein said this guy was smarter than him, and he was calling Einstein an idiot. So
But didn't Einstein drop out of school though?
I have no idea, but
I'd rather trust Tesla to
Yeah.
Einstein today.
I mean, even Einstein said he was. When asked who's the smartest man in the world, he said, "I don't know. Ask Tesla." and obviously Tesla basically shit all over relativity in that statement. I mean, he didn't sound like he was supporting it.
But I mean, that's the point we were also making with Luca earlier. There's nothing about Einstein's theory that is provable. It's all just believe me, trust me, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no evidence for it.
Well, think about this whole idea. The bending and warping of space-time, okay, which is basically nothingness, okay? There's nothing physical there to bend or warp. Now, if Eddington claimed to see light bending around the sun, then this would indicate that there is a medium involved, okay?
Right.
The only way you're going to get light to bend is with a medium.
Mm-hmm. And if there's no medium, how do you bend it?
Right, exactly. Exactly. Secondly, the violation of the conservation of energy is ludicrous.
I have something. I actually have something to play. Speaking of Craig, which is actually I was laughing when I saw this, because remember he came in last week and started spewing how much he knows about radar.
You don't know shit about shit.
I said I trust him more than Einstein. Doesn't mean say I trust him implicitly, completely. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, even Einstein trusted him more than himself, clearly.
Well, there you go.
Not the smartest man in the world, Tesla is. So,
Yeah.
in his own words, Tesla is smarter than Einstein. He self-admittedly said that. So,
LG just said there's 30-odd globers in there, and none of them will go into debate flat Earth. But there's 30-odd globers in there with spanners, and not one of them will hit a like.
It's usually It's usually like that though. All
If
bark
they
and
got
no
spanners,
bite.
they won't even hit a like. You know what I mean?
It's all bark and no bite, man.
Well, I'm laughing my ass off at this guy on Facebook with his explanation of this mass attracting mass myth. And I'm like, well, where does mass get the energy to convert into gravitational force?
Subject.
If nothing can move without a force being applied, energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transferred or transformed. So you're suggesting that mass itself is creating energy in violation of that? That it's a source of perpetual energy?
well, do globers think that gases have mass? I get conflicting because Lucas said yes the other day, but I can't take Lucas' word for the globe because I don't even think he understands the globe.
What's irrelevant, Luca?
Does gas have mass? Because my question is, if gas has mass and all mass attracts mass, then is the gas also attracting to objects because gas is mass as well?
Right.
Yes.
I just thought about the other day, and I was like, well, I mean, you'd hope gas doesn't have mass because it'd be pretty chaotic.
So the why.
I did say that, yeah. So if gas does have mass, Luca, then why isn't it attracting to everything? Because mass attracts mass. Way too small. Right? It's too small.
Yeah.
Well, then how could it have any effect at all?
I'm gonna need the citation because last time I checked, all mass attracts mass. It's not about small or big.
On Earth, it would not have any effect at all.
You thinking that gas is some kind of a contiguous mass? It would be tantamount to thinking you could put a shovel in the dirt and you pick up the whole fucking ground, all of it. Okay, you stick your shovel down in the sand and pick up the entire sandbox, right? No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. They're independent of one another, and the only way that they can be collected into a quote unquote mass is with some kind of physical containment. Otherwise, you're not ever going to obtain a mass of any gases.
No.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's because there's already mass here.
You contradicted yourself from our last conversation because you said that the gas molecules have their own gravity.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then why are they not gravitating toward the objects and things on Earth?
Well, they are.
No, they're not. There's not a concentration of gases around objects.
If that was, heavier gases are lower to the ground.
So what? What is that? How does that mean that they're attracted to an object?
Well, if they weren't attracted to Earth, then you wouldn't see the layering.
You don't have a layering. You have a feathering.
No,
you don't. It's not a layer cake, Luca. It's not a freaking layer cake. Doesn't work like that.
Well, it is layer.
It's not.
Does have layers.
It's not layers.
It's layers of gas, yeah.
No, it's not layers of gas. It's
they're bound to intermingle, Luca. It's not like just a level layer, then a layer, then a layer. They're intermingled a little bit, so they kind of fuse. If you do that. Yeah, feathered would be better. Yeah, feathered. Yeah.
Kind of like how a color spectrum works.
Yeah, like a color spectrum might be an easier way. Yeah. Rather than just straight blank layers. Like there's one level, there's the next, there's the next.
Here's a question then. If you were to say put a block of dry ice in a room and have the dry ice convert to carbon dioxide, and you are standing higher than another person, the person lower to the ground will get poisoned by carbon dioxide, and you, because you're higher, won't get poisoned by carbon dioxide because it settles lower to the ground.
How does that mean there's an attraction? The carbon dioxide's still in a cold state until it warms up and mingles with the rest of the gases, is merely more dense than the other gases in the room.
It just takes longer to disperse. That's all.
Oh, for once I'm right, Smokey. For once. Okay, thank you. Great, just once.
Remember,
because carbon dioxide is heavier.
Denser gases just take longer to disperse. It doesn't mean they don't disperse. They just take longer to disperse because it takes more energy for something that is denser to move around. So, Luca, like Sov said, where's the energy coming from? This energy you guys claim gravity is partaking to all this mass to attract mass.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean by irrelevant. Because all we say is that mass attracts mass. Or mass appears.
You stop right there. You never say why. You never ask why. You just went, oh, mass attracts mass because we think so.
But that's what he's saying is irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
Yeah, the why to an ordinary person like me is irrelevant. I don't
No,
need to
it's
know
not
why
irrelevant.
mass
You should
attracts
always be
mass.
asking why, especially
I
if you're
just
going to
need to
engage in a
know that mass
conversation
attracts
about it.
mass. You know?
You don't just go, "Oh, teacher said mass attracts mass." Well, teacher was fucking wrong.
But what about the experiments to
What
show that
experiment?
mass appears to attract?
Well, okay, something appears to be happening. You have to devise what the mechanism is.
Are you going to be talking
Well,
about
not
case
really.
studies
We
here?
don't need to know
No,
the why
you do.
yet.
You do, because the same guy you're claiming come up with the thing for gravity is violating his own law of conservation of energy, which
It's
is why he
Newton
didn't
and
publish.
Einstein.
What?
Newton didn't know the why.
That's right.
And
Because
neither
there
did
is no why.
Einstein.
You know why there is no why? Because it's not occurring.
And neither did Einstein. But I just want to ask you a question though, Luca. What does science deal with? Does it deal with the why or does it deal with the how?
Well, we obviously would try to work out both.
No, science
In
doesn't work with
most
why.
cases.
Science works with how. And how does gravity work, Luca?
Well, gravity requires mass.
Right.
work.
It also requires energy, and mass can only be converted to energy if it's consumed.
Well, mass basically has energy inside it, so.
How?
How?
Wait,
How
if
does mass
gas is mass,
intrinsically
right?
have
So
energy?
does gas have energy in it too?
Well, every piece of mass has energy.
So the gas
or
too.
How does
is
it have? Where does it get that energy from? It can't create it.
Well, it was already. When
No,
the universe was
It
created,
wasn't just already there. It wasn't
was
just
already
already there, Luca. It has to be drawing energy from something to create a force.
We're talking about
Well,
kinetic.
when the universe expanded, that's when all
Jesus,
the energy
permanently when the
got
universe
released.
expanded. Let's keep your let's stay in reality there, space boy. Does a force require energy? Of course it does. And so if mass is creating a gravitational force, that means that it has to be getting energy from somewhere. And the only way mass can be converted to energy is to consume it. And there again, it's finite because it's going to get used up.
It's a different type of energy from kinetic energy, though. Different.
Exactly. Potential turned to kinetic takes the potential away. It's gone. It gets used up. It's just like I can have a full tank of gas for a whole week by not moving my Jeep. But as soon as I start moving it, I start consuming gas. And the more I move it, the more gas I consume. And so I have to resupply the energy. Mass isn't growing. The Earth isn't growing. It's not obtaining more mass in order to maintain this force and this energy level. And nothing can, and it doesn't create energy just by volition of its existence.
Why would it? I mean, why would something just sitting there and something else just sitting there, unless they were magnets, attract each other? Why? I mean, how?
Well, even then, a magnet's going to lose force.
Lose force after a while, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
But it's like gravity doesn't drain energy from a mass.
Well, how then?
If
Where's
that's
the
what you're-
energy coming from, Luca?
But wait. Are you claiming there's no energy movement? What do you think movement is? It's kinetic energy. So kinetic energy is the use of energy, Luca?
Okay, well, energy can be converted into
Right.
like
It can't be
kinetic
created.
energy and gravitational energy and different kinds of energies.
It can't be created, though.
What if it was already there?
It'd still get used up. How would it already be there? Where would it come from?
Well, they say that all of the energy came from the expansion.
Well, I wasn't around when the expansion happened. Where'd my gravity come from?
Well, well, the energy that was created from the expansion.
We don't have any
But
proof.
what-
We don't have any proof of an expansion or a Big Bang, or this is all theoretical gobbledygook. Like I said, keep it on reality. You know, if maybe I have as much proof that a witch did it as you do any of the shit you're talking.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I mean, even with the Big Bang, where did the energy come from?
Right.
Right, in the first place. Yeah.
Don't know.
So then why you guys use it as an excuse then?
Just because science doesn't have an answer for something doesn't mean.
But that's the thing, it's not science.
know.
That's the point. It's not science, Luca.
Nothing scientific about gravity at all.
Nope. While we have the silence, hit the likes, guys. Thank you very much.
Ah. And everybody's got spanners, but nobody likes to hit a like.
No. Sit there and talk
Well,
shit
we've
in the
got,
channel.
we've got 81
For-
votes. Earth is created flat according to the Bible. 47% say yes, 41% say no, and not sure 12. So there's a lot of people that said no. So obviously they are able to come in and tell us how the Bible tells us it's a globe.
Obviously, with time, you can. But like, you know, Einstein's theory of relativity and
Debatable.
everything else.
Sorry, Luca, can I just interrupt? Debatable thinks that Luca shouldn't hang about with this panel. Usually I talk to Luca about Christ. I try and get him into Christ rather than flat earth and stuff. I worry about his salvation more than what I worry about him, his thoughts on the shape of the earth. So I don't think I'm any kind of bad influence on Luca, if that's what you think.
Whoa. But what has
talk about-
Debatable D got to say with Luca who he's allowed to hang out or not? I mean,
Yeah,
Debatable
exactly. He
D's
thinks
too
that Luca
scared to
shouldn't
come
hang
in
about.
himself, so...
Well, general relativity and like other quantum mechanics and stuff don't really extend to like when time equaled 0, like t equals 0. That's why it's a bit tricky, you know. That's
Probably because it's
we
a
don't
really
really-
flawed story. That's what it is. It's a very flawed story with a bunch of excuses.
then why? When did time ever equal 0?
Time's not real. Time doesn't really
man-made
exist. It's a
concept.
concept in the mind.
Yeah, it's a man-made concept.
Obviously, there was okay. Then this man-made concept. Then, when was there ever a time when there wasn't time?
Right before you were conscious of it.
No, I mean like
No, right before
before
you.
the universe, before everything.
As far as you're concerned, it's right before you were conscious of time.
Is it when God created the universe? Is it when God was born in the first place?
Time began for me when I was born.
Like what about God?
What about
God's always been.
God is
God's
timeless.
always been.
So time never equals 0 at
No,
any point.
Time isn't a real thing. Where's the past at?
Some point in time?
No, it's in your memory. It's in your memory, in your recollection. Okay? Where's the future?
That's time.
No, that's right. And it only exists in your mind. Where is the future?
Time away? I don't know.
It's in your imagination.
Time to get there?
Yeah. It's still in your imagination because it hasn't happened. And the past is only in your recollection because it's not happening. The only thing that is actual is now.
Mm-hmm.
Perpetual now.
But what? That doesn't. What? That doesn't make much sense.
Makes all kinds of sense.
Think of a line, Luca. Draw a line, okay? Where on that line is time?
Well, in our way of putting it, time would be at the beginning of the line.
And when
But
you
that line never ends, so it doesn't really have a beginning. So we can't really say time ever equals 0.
Exactly. So it's a concept.
Well, we can't say time did have a point where it was 0 either.
Well,
so
I think time does
we
have
don't know.
I think time does have a begin point.
And what's that?
Let's say, for instance, someone's born. Would you agree their time has started?
The time started when they were forming, I suppose.
Well, either way you look at it, it wasn't before their existence, was it?
Okay, let's say conception. Would you say their time started at conception?
Yes.
Great. So were they what did they have time before they were conceived?
No, not really.
So was there a past, a future, and a present before they were conceived?
Well, it depends on if you're talking about the person themselves or like the earth or other people.
The point I'm making is
like reference things.
Yeah, the point we're making is it's all just reference. It's a man-made reference. So if you want to draw a line based on a graph on, from conception, and then every year you're taking, now you became 1 year old, you became 2 years old, blah, blah, blah. It's just a reference. There's no such thing as future, past, and tense time, present time. Okay, all we know is the now. That's what Sol's saying. So literally, the concept of time is a way to organize events already past, but there's no such thing as time. It's a catalog.
You talk about like how we measure time. That's obviously man-made, right? Like clocks and calendars, like how we do an hour, a year. That's all man-made, sure, right?
Yeah.
Of course, it was all based on the Earth's rotation anyway, but
no,
Earth's
it
a
wasn't.
sphere, so you can't say
it wasn't based on the Earth's rotation. Wait. It wasn't based on Earth rotation. Have you ever heard of sundials before?
Well, I've heard of them.
Well, that's how they started telling time, was using sundials. The movement of the sun.
I don't think that's right.
That is right.
That is right. In fact, the word hours comes from the god Horus.
I don't know why you guys, Globers seem to always have a knack to try and always push Earth rotation into something, where it's got absolutely sweet bugger all to do with anything. Earth doesn't rotate, guys. Deal with it.
Yeah, obviously, sundial. Yeah, obviously, sundials were the oldest way of measuring time. Sure.
That's how time, the concept of time was first really categorized categorized was using sundials. Well, actually, before that, they were just using calendars. They were creating calendars. And then when they wanted to do time specifically, it was using a sundial.
Yeah, okay. I can see that. Okay, yeah.
But that doesn't
That
make
makes
time.
sense.
That doesn't make time actual. It doesn't make it a real thing. It's just a concept made by man to catalog events. It's to organize.
Although,
if we didn't organize things in a time fashion,
hold on.
just think how unorganized everything would be. Because if we had to say, okay, let's meet somewhere, okay, when? If you didn't have a structure, you're not going to know when.
The sundial is a tool, though.
Yes.
So before sundials were a thing, there was day and night, right?
No shit, Sherlock.
so wouldn't that be time as well? Like when it's day and night.
Well, that's interesting you say that. Let's look at Genesis 1, where God said, "And let there be light." And God saw that it was good, and that was the first evening and the first day. There was time already. That was time. The first day.
So when God said, "Let there be light," that was when time officially started.
When God created the first day, yes.
And I think before God created the first day, there was time.
Really? Can you show us this?
Well, it's obvious that like events need time to happen, and
yeah, and the first event is God speaking the earth and heaven into existence.
If God spoke, then that would be time as well.
No, God's outside of time.
It would take time for God to speak.
God's
God is outside of time.
He's outside of time.
It's a spirit, supernatural thing. Come on, Luca. It's not the same as our nature. It's supernatural, not natural.
God, the Bible starts with God saying, "Let there be light."
No. In the beginning.
No?
In the beginning.
Okay. In the beginning. And then what? In the beginning.
In the beginning, God.
In the beginning, God
created the heavens and earth.
Created the heavens and earth. So when God created the heavens and the earth, that's when time started, I suppose.
God has always been, though. He's out of time.
Remember, Luca, what you're trying to make is there is no such thing as time. It's a man-made concept to try structure or categorize things for how can I put it, for so things aren't so chaotic, so you have an understanding. Because if we didn't have the concept of time, we wouldn't be able to be organized. Everything would be very chaotic. It's a man-made way to categorize something, to put order into communication and understanding. That's it. It doesn't mean time itself exists.
I think that measuring. I think time measuring time is man-made, but actual physical time is not man-made.
What? Say it again?
Because things change, events unfold, entropy increases. That ordering is what we call time.
Wait. What's entropy, Luca?
It's just the amount of work things do in the system. No.
So you're claiming entropy is increasing?
Yeah.
So we're back to Solve's argument. So if entropy is increasing and the energy is being transferred into the system, how is gravity having this unlimited amount of energy, like Solve said?
Oh, and entropy is always increasing in the isolated systems.
And the isolated system is the universe, correct?
Yeah, that's what they say, yeah.
And gravity, with all its mass attracting mass bullshit, is in this system, this universe, correct?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, so the question that like Sov was asking is if gravity's causing this attraction of mass, how is it having an unlimited amount of energy to cause mass to attract mass? Where's it getting its energy from? Because it's literally defying the first law of thermodynamics.
How is that defined, first law?
Because energy can only be transferred or transformed, it cannot be created. So it has to use up the energy, yet the energy doesn't seem to be used up. It keeps staying and regenerating, because even you claimed the energy is being transformed and transferred into the surrounding system, which would be the universe. So while it's doing that, how is the energy still being created for mass to attract mass?
I think I think that sounds almost right. The law of conservation of energy. Well, yeah, energy can't be created or destroyed. That's only transformed. That's what it does say. Like, if you put, if you let go of a rock, I guess that's. Well, I know you don't. I know you don't like it, but that's what we'd say is gravitational potential energy, and then
Potential
it
energy.
goes
Wait.
in.
For something to have potential energy, it requires energy in the system, correct?
Well, you lifted the rock and now you've let it go.
So you lift it up.
That,
So you put energy into the system.
well, you've put potential energy into it, not.
You've put energy into the system.
I think
There was work done when you picked up the rock. You burnt calories picking up the rock.
Okay, yeah.
And that calorie energy was transformed and transferred, correct?
Uh-huh.
And you'll never get that energy back again, correct?
Well, unless you eat food.
Right.
Yeah, but you can't get that specific energy you used back again.
Well, I guess not. You've transformed it into potential energy.
Right. So the same with now the rock. The rock is always going to fall. Because you put energy into the system. You guys are claiming mass attract mass is always just limitless. It's just going to happen. You don't have to add energy into the system. It's just limitless energy.
Yeah, I suppose.
So
yeah.
it violates the first law of thermodynamics.
But you didn't pick up what?
I tried, Salva tried to explain it to him.
So yeah, but mass isn't like it's not like a battery or something.
It doesn't have any energy unless it's consumed. It has to be transferred into energy. The only way mass has any energy is if it's consumed. And it's a finite thing, Luca. I don't know what you don't understand about this. That if the Earth was having gravity just due to volition of its mass, it can't be a source of perpetual energy. That's just stupid. I don't know why you don't get that, man. can't just be energy by volition of its own existence.
Do you understand now, Luca?
Well, it certainly interacts with gravity, I guess. So mass would always be producing energy?
From what? You can't produce energy. It has to be converted from something.
What
There's no way out of it, Luca. Gravity is horseshit. Mass attracting mass is just a myth. You think it's a smart thing to think because you think that the person that told you that shit was smart. Well, we've shown you that they weren't smart because it's a violation of the first law of thermodynamics.
I mean, isn't mass just energy?
No.
Like mass itself
No.
is just energy?
Mass is mass. Mass is mass.
Well, mass is energy, so...
Well, no, like Sov says, if it's consumed, bond, something like that, then there's an energy. But it's only if it's consumed.
It's not
Well,
just
mass is a form of energy. How about that?
No, it's not a form of energy. Not at all. Unless you're going to say potential, but then if it's potential, it can't be perpetual.
Mm-hmm.
And in order for it to be energy itself, it has to be consumed to produce that energy.
Yeah,
What about what the sun does?
What about what the sun does? How the hell do you know what the sun does?
Doesn't the sun, like, turn mass into sunlight?
No. We don't know what the sun is, and neither do you.
So, based on what they say...
Well, I don't care what
mass
they say.
is
I know about what's real.
Yeah, potential energy is different, though, isn't it, Glenn? It's not what Luke is saying. It's potential.
Yeah, I'm not saying potential energy.
Yeah, Luke is not saying potential.
But you have to agree, kinetic energy is the use of the potential energy. And to have the potential energy, you have to put the energy into the system to have the potential. And if you're claiming that something always has limitless potential energy, where's that limitless energy coming from? Because that's creation of energy. And you cannot create energy according to the first law of thermodynamics.
If you drop the rock, if you drop the rock, the potential energy transforms into kinetic energy. And then...
But that's the thing you got to understand. When you pick it up, it's potential. It's potential to become kinetic. When you let it go, the movement is kinetic energy. It's the use of that potential energy.
And then when it hits the ground, it I guess heat because it hit the ground, and sound.
I got to roll, guys.
Well, thanks for coming, Solveman. It was great.
Have a good one, bro.
Just hope you feel better. But yeah, the thing is, when that rock hits the ground and it's lying on the ground now, has it still got potential energy, Luca?
No.
What happens if you dig a hole underneath the ground there? That rock's just going to fall with the ground, correct?
Yeah.
So it had potential.
Well, you did work, no?
Yes, so it had potential. And that's the point. You had to put into the system to make it work. So you caused the potential energy in the system for it to turn to kinetic energy. What you guys are claiming with gravity is it's just self-replicating, limitless movement of energy, mass attracting mass. Sorry, go ahead,
What
Jaden.
do you
You want to say
mean?
something?
Oh, I was just saying, PJ, did you see my message in the private chat here?
Sorry?
I sent a message in the private chat.
Oh,
Because
okay.
potential energy is relative. So what do you mean by potential energy?
Oh.
Like,
How's it relative?
well, it's about the position, no? Like where the rock is.
Cool. Nice.
So if it's just lying on the ground, it has it has no like potential energy or gravitational energy to fall further, unless the ground, like you said, collapses or something, like a landslide, I guess. Then it would fall further. But if the rock's on like a hill, then like relative to the ground below, it would have gravitational potential energy.
And that's our point. Where does that gravitational potential energy get its energy?
Because it has the ability to, well, it has the its ability to fall or something, and that's what
Yeah, but where's it
makes
getting
it
the
potential.
energy? That's our point. Where's it getting the energy?
Well, it's potential, so it doesn't have the energy yet. We just say
Of course it
potential
has the
energy.
energy. It's storing the energy. That's what potential energy is. It's stored energy. It's potential to do work.
Well, yeah, I suppose, yeah. Yeah, that's one way to. Sure.
That's
That's
why when I pick up
that's
this
the
pen,
right way, yeah.
that's why when I pick up this crayon, it has potential energy. It's storing the potential to do work.
Yeah.
So as soon as I let it go, it releases that work, which means it's turned now into kinetic energy. It's using that potential energy to work. But I had to literally pick it up. I had to burn calories to pick it up, and I've transferred that energy into the system of this crayon. So when I let it go, that energy which was transferred is now transferring to the surrounding system. When it hits the table, it's transferring and transforming into heat energy, and therefore it's used up that potential energy. But now it still has potential because it's still a distance from the ground below it. So if it had to roll off the table, it would have kinetic energy and fall to the floor. Now if I take a shovel and I dig a hole underneath, it's still going to keep going down until I stop. But I keep on having to introduce energy into the system to keep on making it move. Now your guys' claim is, if I have an object of mass and another object of mass, there is no inference of energy other than gravity. Gravity's just by magic causing this kinetic energy to happen. It's just causing out of nowhere, thin air, mass by magic has created energy.
What about rest energy?
What?
Rest energy.
Energy at rest is potential. That's potential energy.
No, rest energy.
Yes, that's potential.
No.
Yes.
Just rest energy.
If this crayon's at rest now, that's potential energy. It's at rest.
Well, no, rest energy is the energy something has simply because it has mass.
Okay. I'm balancing it on a cup right now. That's at rest, correct?
Well, yeah.
Okay, now it's gonna. There, it moved. What caused it to move?
Well, you moving it, I guess, or Well, your camera's not on, so I can't
Okay,
see.
on
It's on
YouTube,
the-
everybody can
It's on
see.
the YouTube side.
Okay,
Oh.
okay. Let's put it this way, Luca. If you put a ball on a hill, okay,
Mhm.
it's at rest. It's not moving. There's a rock holding it in place. It's
Well,
got potential. It's at rest, correct?
Well, you could say it has energy just because it has mass, no?
That's my point. You guys are claiming that energy is limitless. And where is that energy coming from? Because you guys are literally by default claiming gravity creates energy.
Energy is limitless, huh? Huh. Well, I know it's not limitless in a closed system, but what about the universe itself? The universe as a whole, huh? If, the law of conservation of energy says it can't be created or destroyed, only transformed. So,
See, because this all comes back down to your Big Bang.
That's a good question.
Because all this comes back down to Big Bang. Where did that very dense mass get its energy from to expand?
Well, yeah, that's something we probably will never know.
Yeah, because it never happened. That's why.
Huh?
Because it never happened, that's why.
Well, that's not... That's just because I can't explain something doesn't mean that,
The fact is it violates natural law, Luca. There's nothing to explain other than accepting it violates natural law, so therefore you need a different theory.
We know that, like, on Earth, or like a battery runs out when it's stored chemical energy is used up. So that would be not limitless. Like, on Earth or in the system itself, energy is not limitless. But the universe as a whole is... It gets... It gets a bit tricky to explain. It's complicated.
That's what she said.
Huh?
You said it's complicated. I said that's what she said.
How is complicated related to sex?
I don't say anything about sex. What are you talking about?
Well, you know how people say that's what she said when people do, like, say, "Oh, that's big" or something.
Luca, wait. Luca, it's not you. It's me.
Well, that's what people say when they're breaking up with someone.
Yeah, you get it now. That's what she said. Anyway, the point, Luca, is your whole belief system hinges off of violating natural law. It starts by violating the first law of thermodynamics. Then it moves on to violating the second law of thermodynamics. And then it goes on to having a belief without evidence. And everybody should just accept it because a person in a white coat says so. That's it. It's all it hinges down to, the whole heliocentric globe belief system.
Would I want to, like, in actual practice, energy isn't limitless, I guess?
course it's limitless. It isn't limitless.
Yeah,
Everything's got a limit. Even entropy's got a limit.
every usable everything has boundaries. Every usable system has boundaries. Yeah, okay, sure, but in if you're taking the universe as a whole, it might be balanced in
Well, I got another question for you actually, Luca.
Hmm.
You believe in the expansion, correct? The Big Bang expansion.
Yeah.
What is the universe expanding into?
I guess it's just expanding. No?
Yeah, but don't you need availability for something to be available to occupy?
Yeah.
So if there's nothing to occupy, how is this space becoming available to occupy it?
Isn't isn't what they say is just it's stretching like a rubber band or something? It's not it's not expanding into anything. It's just stretching like a rubber band. No?
Well, when you stretch a rubber band, there's a system around it stretching into. Your claim of expansion is just expanding into nothing existence. There's no existence around the expansion until the expansion is creating this existence. It's creating space.
I get what you're saying. But we're just theorizing at this point, so it's that we have theories as to what the unknown could be, like speculations and stuff. Well, I guess there could be I don't know. It's a series now, so of what the universe is expanding into and stuff. There could be no outside. There could be but I think the most popular one is like an analogy with a balloon. As you blow up the balloon, things move further apart. That's the most popular one, I guess.
Captain Globetrotter, you're right about Luca. Absolutely, Luca. Apart from one thing, he never overtalks. He does overtalk sometimes, but you're right about that.
Respectful.
Lucas, but he does overtalk. But I don't think it's intentional. It might be like.
Yeah, Luca's respectable, and he's literally like the guy who's got the kahunas to actually come on and talk about these things.
Yeah.
So yeah, respect you, Luca.
Thank you.
Do you guys want to watch what I was talking about earlier about, remember, Craig made a whole bunch of claims about, working with the radar and stuff?
Oh, yeah. Cool.
And then I came across this from Arctic Reflections. Remember this guy? He actually works for the Navy, the Swedish Navy.
Oh, yeah.
Now, obviously, he's a globetrot, and he has his biases and stuff. And I actually commented, I was like, wow, you're doing so well until you started putting your bias into the thing and saying, yo, radar horizons only change with height. And then I gave him a list of things that cause radar horizons to change based on frequency. But anyway, I want you guys to pay attention because I have to commend Arctech for, showing Craig to be the absolute lying bullshitter he is.
On my latest video, I received this comment. So I have looked at FTFT's live from this event, and I decided I have to make a video about radar based on FTFT's and Flatzoid's discussion in this subject. So let's start.
Okay, I'm just going to forward this. You don't need to watch this. Let's go to where it starts. Okay.
Before I start, I have to make some comments. First of all, this is a live stream that was 3 hours long. Secondly, I'm well aware that FTFE have been working in the British Navy on submarines and so on, but I don't believe that he had worked in the wheelhouse on a warship. So I will correct him too. Of course, Flatzoid know nothing about navigation, radar and so on, but FTFE
I know nothing when literally I had to educate Craig on everything. Quite odd how that works, don't you think?
I mean, just a quick search. I like to say I'm from a fishing town, but I knew I'd seen painting them boats that there was more than one antenna, and that's why I checked. And I said, just a quick search shows you there's more than one radar there, on a ship, more than one.
Yeah.
Also made some mistakes in this discussion, so I will correct him too.
Thank you, Restream. Okay.
Right, so radar horizon is the kind of thing that I'm throwing around at the moment as just proof that the Earth cannot be flat. And you Flats said quite a lot of wrong things about it, to be honest. You started going on about a phased array antenna, and I didn't really understand your rebuttal. Could you explain what you meant?
Phased array antenna?
Yeah.
I was talking about the angles that the antenna needs to sit. And the reason they are at angles and at different heights is because the Earth is flat.
Well, there we go. That's the thing. Angles at different heights. When you say different heights, there isn't a bunch of radars at different heights. You're referring to what's called a phased array antenna, which is where a bunch of mini receivers sit in a plane to get one signal. Radars emit signal in 360. That's why it spins to get.
Notice there I said no because I wasn't talking about a phased array antenna. I was talking about navigational radar. So it shows you FTFE was already straw manning. But yeah. You're gonna see it. It's yeah.
I guess you would. I guess they would because if one radar falls like during a storm or something, then you'd need a replacement. So I guess that's where the other radar comes in. I guess that's how
you got it for different. You got it for different scenarios.
Well, yeah, that's one thing, but I'm talking.
But you also got different type of radars on a warship, for instance.
Well, yes. You have different types of radars going at once for different purposes.
Yeah, he was talking about the phased array radar. I wasn't bringing up the phased array radar at all. We're talking about navigation radar.
Around, and it emits from the height to the ground, and there's no gaps in between where the radar is shining. It emits an electromagnetic signal in every direction that the dish is facing, and then obviously it spins around to get a sweep 360 degrees. There is no radars at different heights with gaps in between them, because that would defeat the entire purpose of a radar.
Let's have a look at this Australian warship and what kind of radar systems they have. This one in the top, is it two-dimensional long range?
So, can we count the different radars they have on this warship?
It's
Quite a
few,
lot.
bro.
And what was Craig's argument?
3, 4.
No, there are only one. You only have one.
Plenty of antenna, but radar can see about 4. 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. You can't see the top. Maybe that's the top one there. But yeah, I would see about 4,
Mm-hmm.
5, 4.
Yeah.
Air
Well, he's going to
search
point it out now.
radar. And here you have the active phase array radars,
That's their-
the type of radars that FTFE
Right, it's there.
is talking about. And here we have an
Sorry?
That's the receivers. Is that the receivers you're talking
No, though that's the array.
about? The array.
The
sorry,
phased
sorry,
array
my bad.
radar, which he was talking about,
Right.
and I wasn't talking about the phased array radar
Right.
because I'm
That's
talking about the navigation radar.
I was going to say because the receiver would be inside, you know?
Yeah, the receiver's in the antenna, in the radar antenna itself. Those spinning beams is the navigation antennas, the radars of the receivers, and you have them at different length for different frequency pulse.
I misunderstood what he was saying because I was going to correct him. I said that's not a receiver.
I guess I could see that. Sure, one would be higher to cover longer distances, and one would be lower for short distances. Okay, yeah. I can. Okay, yeah. FTP might. Well, it depends on what he was saying.
But listen,
What
listen.
was-
Listen what Craig says.
another one of active phase array radars, but the purposes of those two are a bit different. I will talk more about them later on. And here we have a navigation radar. And here is a weapon control system from the Swedish company Saab. It's among several things a radar in it. And here we have a passive detection system. It's working with infrared. And then we have one more navigation radar here. I'm not sure about the brand and model. I have a hard time identify it. Those 3 radars are rotating. They look like radar on civilian ship, and I think most civilian persons would identify them as radars. The
Unfortunately, he
radars
does keep the
here
screen black
are
in this
not
part.
for navigation and so on.
But he's just pointing out the different
Kind
points. Let's just get to where it gets to.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Alright.
Now you'll listen to his
If
arguments.
the-
So the thing
so
is,
if-
now you're going to listen to his arguments.
If the Earth was flat, the radar, it would
No.
just keep detecting the objects further and further away. It would not detect an object.
The reason,
that's
the
me.
reason, the reason a ship has multiple radar antennas at different heights
But they don't.
is because they do.
No, they don't. They have one
They
big dish that
literally do.
covers.
No, no.
Trust me. There's no ships with multiple.
No, there's no
different
trust
antennas
you.
at different levels. That's not a thing that happens. You have
I
one
literally-
massive dish.
And FTFE is wrong. Some ships
Absolutely
have
wrong.
Yeah,
Absolutely wrong.
Okay.
he's very
Fine.
wrong. And now this
I
is the
agree.
guy claiming to have worked with the radar on ships. Wow. Not.
Hey,
not
everyone makes mistakes.
No, that's not just a mistake. That's literally called Dunning-Kruger. He's very confident in his wrongness.
Yeah. As soon as I read out that there was multiple radar antenna, and that, he started making excuses straight off.
Uh-huh.
I'm
It's
betting-
redundancy off of the redundancy, you know, because
I'm betting in his mind he had a different. He wanted to say something different, but it came out as saying like, different radars, different heights. So they have no ships.
He's a big boy. You don't need to
It's
wait
kind
for him.
of it's kind of like what I do when sometimes like
He's a big boy. You
I
don't have to
know.
wait for him, Luca. He's a big
Like it sounds different in my mind, basically. Like what I know what I'm saying, but it can come out different than like if people miss context or if I don't explain everything properly, then what I'm thinking in my head can sound different than what I'm saying with my mouth, I guess, to other people listening in. So maybe, well, I'm just trying to justify it. So
That's what I'm saying. You're white knighting for a big boy. You can look after yourself.
I'm just trying to justify. Yeah, I'm doing that. So yeah, I won't deny that.
It's quite obvious what he said. There's no radar at different levels on a ship. There's one. That's
Yep.
what he said. I mean, you can't. I don't know how you can mistake that for anything else. But
You can't. I just want to say thank you, Tony Whitcomb, for your £5 super chat. It says, no line of sight on a globe if the object is more than the geometric horizon allows. But it's always beyond that. Yes, even a radar horizon is beyond that. Thank you very much for your super chat, Tony Whitcomb. Really appreciate all the support, man. You rock. You're such a big blessing. But Luca, is it quite apparent what the claim was from FTFE? His claim was very apparent that no, he worked with these radar. There's never any ships with any multiple radar systems at different heights on a ship. That's what he claimed. He was literally arguing that with me.
Maybe because I can see how someone would make that mistake. Maybe
not a mistake. Wait.
Luca,
let me tell you again. Wait. Not a mistake. Let me tell you again. He made this claim out of confidence, saying he worked with radar on ships.
Yeah.
It's not a mistake.
Yeah, he did work with radar.
No, he didn't.
No,
he didn't.
Submarines have radar, but it doesn't mean to say he worked with it.
Well,
and they obviously only use radar when they're at the surface, obviously.
I'm sorry, FTFE did not work with radar. It was proven when he came on last week.
And when he said what he did?
Okay, let me rewind it a little bit again, just so you can hear his claim, okay? Okay.
Antenna.
If the Earth was flat, the radar, it would just keep detecting the objects further and further away. It would not detect an object.
The reason a ship has multiple radar antennas at different heights,
But they don't.
Is because they don't.
No, they don't. They have one big dish that covers.
No.
Trust me. There's no ships with multiple.
No, there's no
different
trust
antennas
you
at different levels. That's not a thing that happens. You have.
He even said antennas at different levels.
Yeah, he's literally telling me to trust him, and he's doubling and tripling down on that argument. So, Luca, it's not a mistake. It's very intentional.
Let me think of something. Let me think of something.
Is wrong. Some ships have several radars for navigation.
And if anything, there's going to be a phased array, which is a bunch of little antennas sitting in a plane that act as a single dish. That single dish can point a signal nearly directly down and up every direction that it is facing, and then you spin it 360. You don't have different antenna at different heights. That would defeat the purpose of a radar.
I don't agree with his description all the way, but he's describing this type of radars you saw on this military ship. Those are not navigation radars, it's for weapon systems, but yet...
Exactly, weapon systems, not radar horizon based for navigation. Totally not even in the same ballpark. And I was very clear when I told him I wasn't talking about phased array radar antennas. I was talking about navigation. quite clear.
Okay, that was a blunder. Okay.
Yeah. The point I'm trying to make here, guys. Globetards love to make claims like they are the experts, they know everything, and then you get this nonsense. You know what I mean?
Yep.
On military ships, we
no
have
one
those
has
type of
really-
radars.
I know.
Okay, let me show you
people
something. Listen, look.
Make that claim.
Share screen. Can you see that, Craig?
But
Yeah, they're not different radars at different heights. Those aren't radars.
Those aren't radars.
Like I said, it's in a plane. That's a phased array.
Marine
And that thing
radar.
above it, that thing
White
above it is
antenna
not a
radar.
second- that thing above it is not a
So
second
you're
antenna.
just denying that that's radar.
Yeah, that's not different antenna at different heights. It's all one combined thing.
And he's wrong. If we look at this image, for instance, down here, this is two ordinary radars used for navigation.
Phased array.
No,
in a
they're different
plane.
heights. No, they're different heights,
Okay,
man.
point out which bit
You
is the
ju-
radar.
so-
Because the radar is a
Okay,
dish.
let's just get it this way. You see, there's one. There's one.
No, those aren't the radar antenna.
As it says under the image, it's marine radar. It's ordinary radars used on civilian ships to see other ships and to navigate.
Introducing Octave,
Oh, wow.
a next generation.
Okay. Well, I just thought I'd show that. And Wesley, I literally told him, you can go watch late back, where in the beginning of the discussion of this video, he tells me about phase array. I said, no, I'm not talking about phase array. You can clearly hear me say that. So yeah, just trust him, guys. There's no accountability for globers with globers, apparently. You know what I mean? People just accept what they say, even though they're shown wrong.
maybe he means that there's no two types of the like every
Wait,
radar
Luca, why are you
has a
trying
different
to
purpose.
defend
It's-
Craig?
oh,
He was
come
very...
on.
Be honest, man.
You heard
Come
what
on.
he said. You heard what he said. There's just one radar antenna. That's what he said. No different ones at different levels. Then doesn't matter what they're used for. They're still radar. It's what he said. There's no more than one. That's what he said. You know that. And try to steal man something that's not even there. No, you try to steal man somebody that's well capable of looking after yourself. You know what I mean? But just talks crap. I don't know why you believe this dude. He does this all the time. Talks garbage about stuff, and he sounds as though he knows about it.
Well, okay.
He does. He does.
But what if he just was saying that there's like no two types of the exact same radar?
Luca, the point
Because that
is
would
he
be
showed he
pointless.
has no idea what radar is. He doesn't
didn't
have
say
a
that.
clue what he's talking about.
He worked on submarine. I mean, yeah, that's mainly
That's
sonar.
what he
but
claimed.
Yes, they use
But
radar.
that's what, wait.
They use radar when they come to the top.
Wait, he
obviously, but-
claimed he worked on submarines. Doesn't mean
Yeah,
he
well,
did.
yeah. Doesn't, yeah, it's true. It's true.
I mean, it's easy to go and get dressed with a little sailor outfit and go stand in front of someone for a so-called certificate. You know, it could just be a photo shoot for all you know.
Right.
Maybe it'll be better to clarify with FTP.
There's no
what he
clarification.
meant.
He was very clear. He literally said, you don't get different radars at different heights. He even told me
Well,
those
that's
aren't
wrong,
radars.
isn't it, though?
He literally said those aren't radars while I was pointing out radars to him.
Right. He says they're not radar.
He said they're part of the same radar, not.
He
that
said they're not
radar.
radar.
He said they're not radar. He says they're not for radar. Even the guys made a video on it, disagreeing with him. You know, come on, and he's a glober. It's evident what he said. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Stop defending him, man. Just be honest with yourself. Say, yeah, FTFE lied. He was wrong. Simple as that.
I don't think being wrong is the same thing as lying.
No, he lied because he said he's an expert on it, and he knew absolutely sweet bugger all about it. So that means it's a lie.
If he worked with radar, he'd know that he was wrong. He'd know that what he was saying is wrong. You know what I mean? If someone else said that and he worked with radar, he'd say that's wrong. But he's the one that said it, so he's wrong. So he couldn't have worked with radar, could he?
Oh, you know how things sound differently in your head than when you say them
Stop
out
making
loud?
excuses for him, Luca. It's very clear he was wrong. He lied. He showed he lied, and he was exposed for being a Dunning-Kruger liar.
Yeah, okay. What he said may sound bad, but
No,
I'm
not
sure
sound
if
bad.
it
It is bad.
clarifies
He was caught. He was caught lying.
I'm sure if you clarify with him what he meant by
There's no
that,
clarification. He was
How many-
very clear.
They spoke for hours. You were there.
I was there, yeah.
Why are you trying to defend his lies, Luca?
Well,
We understand that you're a fanboy. Absolutely understand that you like him. You know what I mean? I get that. But you can see blatantly that he's wrong. I lied.
But it's like those. It's like when you.
I used to love Hulk Hogan, but then I realised how much of an ass he was. You know what I mean? In real life. Yes, he's gone now. I'm not speaking ill of the dead. It's just the truth. He was an ass.
No, I mean,
You know what
like.
in real life. But he was. I liked him when I was younger. I thought he was like a hero type. You know?
Like, I'm just saying that, like, if you, like, for example, you see a video that has an edit in it, but you don't know the reason for that edit. Like, why is there an edit there? Wouldn't it be best to ask the creator of the video, like, hey, just to clarify, what's that edit there for?
Yeah, but what edit? We're not talking about edits. We're talking
Well,
about.
yeah, but I'm just
We're
saying,
talking
like,
about a claim he made, and then tripled down,
That's a
doubled down,
terrible
and
analogy.
tripled down on the
Analogy.
claim.
okay, well, yeah, that is bad, but
Bad?
shouldn't we, like, ask
Ask
just
what?
in case?
He was talking to me. He
He's
told me
talking for
straight.
hours.
He said the same thing, telling me he's an expert on radar, literally not knowing what a radar is. Literally not knowing the difference between even X and S band. Not
And
knowing.
the thing is now, if you asked him now, the videos are out. He could easily say, oh, well, that's exactly what I meant. You know, I just said it in a different way. The videos are out now. Come on, Luca, you can see what he meant. Simple as.
So he may lie.
Wait, yes, he
now.
lied. So is this going into a discussion where you're trying to defend the lies and dishonesty of FTFE instead of
No.
show, hey, okay, yeah, the guy was wrong. He lied about doing what he said. And, yeah, let's move on back to what the discussion's supposed to be. Globe.
Okay, yeah,
Globe Earth,
I'll
Flat Earth.
admit that he was wrong.
There we go. So are there any other globers that have anything more to say about the globe they believe in?
I
think the globe's dead, by the way.
I sent you another email.
Sorry?
I sent you another email. Did you get the
Nope.
original
Still
email?
no
I sent?
emails. Nothing.
Really?
Nothing, dude.
That's weird. It's maybe they go to your spam or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Let me check my spam. spam.
Or maybe
Yes,
you've
I got it. I got it. Spam.
Okay. Okay.
Unblock sender. Why are you blocked?
I
12.4
thought.
mile line of sight observation curvature analysis. Oh, you did a ChatGPT analysis on it.
Yeah. I
Oh,
did read.
wait, okay, guys. I think we're gonna bring this up. Let's do this.
I read over it and then I sent it to you. I skimmed it and then I copied and pasted it in email. So it's
Remember, we went through this the other night. ChatGPT tells us the Earth's a camel.
Oh,
Remember, Luca?
no, your ChatGPT said that.
ChatGPT's ChatGPT. What do you mean, my ChatGPT?
Well,
I don't
do you
own a
have-
ChatGPT. ChatGPT is just ChatGPT.
Do you ever do you pay for ChatGPT?
No. Why? I don't need to pay for something like that because I don't need to really use it. Okay. Let's see. Do you pay for it?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. You know you have issues. You have to pay for ChatGPT. Okay, 12.4 mile line of sight observation, curvature analysis. Background of the 12.4 mile observation. A recent video claims that a person was visible from 12.4 miles. That's plus minus 20 kilometers away. I just want to say that isn't a claim. We saw the person 12.4 miles away, correct?
That's what he said.
So that's not a claim. We did see him at 12.4 miles away.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not a claim, it's actual. Okay. Suggesting this long line of sight as evidence for a flat Earth in the footage. Nope, the guy never claimed that either. The guy's a glober. He was trying to show lens.
Oh, actually, no. It's referring to the flat Earth video when it says that. The flat Earth video claims that
because it's from
reasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's not from the original. Okay. An observer with a high zoom camera filmed a person standing on the far side of Broad Valley at the same elevation as the camera. Same elevation as the camera, Luca. You see that? So that means there would be curvature of what we said, correct?
At first glance.
No. If it's the same elevation, that means it's not higher or lower, same elevation.
You need to analyze the terrain's elevation now.
You just said same elevation.
It does say one.
So because it's the same elevation, the horizon would have to start at 3 miles away, at a 6-foot observer height.
Yeah, but clearly they're above the.
No. Even your ChatGPT literally says same. Look at it. Broad Valley. Far side of a broad valley at the same elevation as the camera. So the guy is standing 12.4 miles away on the other side of the valley at the same elevation that the camera was. Not higher or lower, same elevation.
But it says, but then it goes on to say at first glance one might expect Earth's curvature to hide a distant person entirely at that range.
Yes, according to the geometry. Wait. According to the geometry, it should, yes. Do you disagree with that?
No.
So the geometry's false then?
No, it says then.
Wait. But it's literally contradicting itself. It says same elevation as the camera, and then it says we need to analyze terrain elevations.
Well, yeah.
If it's the same elevation, if it's the same elevation, Luca, there's no change in terrain elevation. It's the same elevation.
Well, it said that as like part of the claim. So it's like it's saying that because it's not explicitly mentioned where they are and what the train what the train looks like on that, where specifically they are. We need to make additional measurements or calculations to find out exactly what the train differences was.
Okay, no, let's go on because it helps to read on. But let's go to where it says observe and target elevations. Both the camera and target person are positioned on opposite sides of desert river valley at roughly equal heights. Ooh, so it's actually agreeing with the same elevation, correct?
Well, it's just roughly, so.
Yeah. Above the valley floor. While the video does not explicitly state their elevations, we can infer approximate values from geography. If each side is on a low hillside or riverbank, the height above sea level is likely on the order of a few tens of feet, perhaps in the 30 to 100 feet range. For example, an elevation about 30 meters for both observer and target is plausible given the scenario. So, at 30 meter elevation, so that means the person is at 30 meter elevation and the camera is at 30 meter elevation. Luca, do you understand that? So they're both at exactly the same elevation. So it's literally the same argument. An observer's geometric horizon distance is about 12.2 miles in standard atmospheric conditions. The horizon would be even further, roughly 1.32 miles, height in feet, for a 98-foot height. That gives 13.2 miles to the refracted horizon.
Well, yeah, refracted. The horizon is always going to be refracted.
No, but I thought you said it's not above water, so refraction's not really playing a role.
There won't be much refraction compared to over water, but there will still be refraction.
Didn't you claim refraction is not really going to play a role because it's not really over water?
I didn't say that. I said that there wouldn't be as much refraction over water. That refraction doesn't really play a part of the land. It's like way less refraction compared to over water.
Okay, so is this based on standard refraction or what's this?
It would have to be based on standard refraction.
Doesn't say anything. Okay, in standard atmospheric conditions. Okay, it's saying standard.
Yeah, since we don't know they never said what.
Okay, I don't want to point out. It's taking it at 30 meters elevation. Okay, while ignoring the 30 meter elevation of the observer as well, both at 30 meters elevation. So that would make it 0, correct?
So if they're both at 30 meters, then
it's a 0.
The camera's and person's perspective, I guess one would appear lower, wouldn't it?
There would be exactly the same elevation, Luca. So in other words, when they're claiming, 30 meter elevation, the calculations done here by ChatGPT is taking the observer as 30 meters above. So in other words, the tripod is 30 meters above the ground. That's what this...
Yeah.
The tripod wasn't 30 meters above the ground.
Above sea level.
Again, 30 meters observer, 30 meters camera. Same plane.
But surely over 12.4 miles, you'd see the effects of curvature.
Okay, maybe I should draw this quickly for you on Paint, because this is what you're not getting. Quickly share screen. I don't know how this is so difficult to understand. Window. Okay, Mr. Paint. Okay, can you see my screen, Luca?
Yes.
Okay. So now. Okay, let's do it this way.
Do a bit of curvature.
No, there's no curvature.
You need to do a
There's
little
no
bit.
curvature. It's literally 0. It's 30 meters, 30 meters. Okay. So, what it's saying, look what it's saying. This is the tripod.
Oh my god.
With a camera. Okay. At 30 meters. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
This is the person. Standing. 30 meters elevation, correct?
Yeah.
So, is the line of sight straight?
Yeah.
Okay. What ChatGPT is doing is making this error. Taking this and placing it up there. It's saying the line of sight is like that.
Well, if the Earth was curved, wouldn't one be higher than the other?
No, it's the same elevation.
Even at the same.
It's the same elevation,
height
Luca.
above sea. Even at the same height above sea level, one would still be lower than the other because of the Earth's curve.
30 meters above sea level. 30 meters above sea level.
They're at the same height, yeah.
So they are level.
Sea level.
Same elevation.
But see, this is what we mean when we say level doesn't mean flat, right?
Even on your globe.
Uh-huh.
Even on your globe.
If the Earth globe,
okay, guys, they couldn't see that, so
height.
let me make it clear for everybody. I'm gonna draw it quickly, and then, guys, this is the line of sight as it's portrayed. 30 meters, 30 meters. But what ChatGPT is doing, what ChatGPT is doing, guys, it's moving. I gotta do it this way because I don't know why it does it. See, it's moving it up there. Okay, it's moving it there. So the line of sight is now down like that. You see, down like that over a curve. Apparently, that's what ChatGPT is doing now. Do you understand that, Luca? Why it's wrong?
Well, I mean, I don't think it would be that much higher. It would be a little bit higher.
It's just making a point. It's trying to say it's 30 meters up over the curve. So it's claiming this tripod is 30 meters high, Luca.
It says above sea level now.
Again, if the person is standing 30 meters above sea level and the camera is standing 30 meters above sea level, they're at the same elevation. So, in retrospect, it's a 0. So, what happens is the 30 meters elevation, which ChatGPT is claiming, is up here now, not down here on the same elevation as the observer. So ChatGPT is making it seem that this camera is 30 meters above, looking down at the observer. Do you understand that?
Wouldn't.
It's very easy to understand, Luca. The observer
elevation just means like the height above sea level now. On the globe. Like the mean sea level, I mean, not.
Okay, let me try and place it in another way. ChatGPT is explaining it as if you, for instance, at the Burj Khalifa. At the moment, you are on the bottom level. And you are observing someone across the field at the bottom level. But ChatGPT is taking the math and saying, hang on, the observer is 30 meters up. So they're on, let's say, the 30th floor, observing the observer down on the ground. So, in other words, it's pushing your horizon that should be there. Instead of saying, oh, the observer is actually just 6 feet above the ground, it's taking it as 30 meters above the ground. So it's doing the math for 30 meters above the ground, not 6 feet above the ground. Luca? Understand?
Well, let's say that you, if you're standing if you're standing at the same elevation as someone else, or the camera and the human are at the same elevation but miles away, 12.4 miles away in this case, then the geometry of the Earth means you'd have to tilt the camera or look down to see them, right? Because the curve. So even though you're at the same elevation, you'd still have to look down to see them because of the curve.
You don't look down if something's at the same elevation, Luca.
Elevation just means the height above mean sea level. So even though they're at the same height above mean sea level, the Earth is curved.
So wait, Luca. So same height, not looking down.
But to glow, if the Earth was flat, then you'd see exactly the line of sight. Then it would be eye level.
So if he's looking down, then the curve would be in the way, Luca.
Mm-hmm.
What? No.
Yes.
Why you have to look down?
If you're on the same level, Luca, of your sphere, and you're claiming to look down, you're looking into the ground.
But you can't picture a sphere?
Okay, let me draw it again. I'm going to draw now a sphere for you on... Oh my word, I can't believe I have to do this. Okay, guys, I'm going to play it for you now. Sorry. Let's stop screen. Share screen.
Or not a sphere, just a curved surface. You don't need to draw a sphere, just do a curved surface.
No, there we go. Okay, here's a sphere, guys. Yeah. Luca. Okay, you can see this is a sphere. Your beloved sphere. Okay, let me just, sorry guys, let me just quickly draw two people. Quickly. Okay. Now, Luca, they're the same elevation, correct? If the guy's looking down, where's he looking into?
That seems way too far apart, though.
If the guy's looking down, where's he looking into, Luca?
The Earth.
Oh. So, what is ChatGPT doing, Luca? Let me show you what ChatGPT is doing.
That's on way too big.
Let me show you what ChatGPT is doing. Let me show you what ChatGPT is doing. That's what ChatGPT is doing, is lifting the observer 30 meters above. Now when he looks down, he can see over your beloved curve. Get it?
Well, here's the thing.
No. That's what the ChatGPT is doing. This is why you have to be very, very concise when you talk to ChatGPT. Because the AI bot is just taking what you are giving it. So you have to be very concise to the AI bot and say, no, the observer, the camera height is 6 feet. Get it? Not 30 meters. It's taking the camera height as 30 meters and doing the math on that. So that's why it's pushing the horizon out to 12 miles. It's literally pushing the horizon out to 12 miles because it's taking the camera height at 30 meters. Not understanding the camera height's only 6
well,
feet.
Actually, 30 meters plus however high the camera stand is.
Listen. It is level. You claim the observer and the camera are both at the same elevation.
Mm-hmm.
And the camera height is only 6 feet. The math has to be done with the 6 feet, not the 30 meters.
Well, if it was 6 feet, then the curvature would be in the way.
Oh my word. Yes, that's the point, Luca.
So the reason why ChatGPT made it 30 meters is that
because you told the elevation. You didn't say the height of the camera.
Well, actually, I didn't tell it. I didn't specify
Okay, go back
anything.
to your ChatGPT and tell it the camera height is only 6 feet above the ground. Because if you go and do the math to your geometry of the globe, your horizon only starts literally at 3 miles away, not 12 miles away. With your standard refraction, you won't even get close to that. No, Wesley, the camera's not at 30 meters. The camera's at 30 meters above sea level. It's on the ground. Just like the guy is 30 meters above sea level, he's on the ground. Okay, the guy's, for instance, 5'11". The camera is only 6 feet. Get it? 6 feet above the ground. Even is that, because it looked like half his body. So it's a half a meter. That tripod looks like maybe a half a meter above the ground. Even if we can be generous and give it a meter even. It's not hard to understand this stuff, guys. Come on. I swear, you guys should stop eating the fluoride.
Isn't... wait, toothpaste?
Yeah, astronauts see it. Why wouldn't you?
But then your teeth would go bad.
Well,
no, stop eating it, I
do
said. Stop swallowing the fluoride. I'm not saying you shouldn't brush your teeth.
Yeah, well, I don't really swallow toothpaste anyway.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it.
Okay, let's go to Walter Bislin's Advanced Earth Curve Calculator, guys. Is it showing on screen? I hope so. Oh no, it's not.
It is.
My stream not showing all. Okay.
Is it showing?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you see this, Luca? You see what observer height is? You see that thing?
Observer height is 7...
1 meter. Let's say 1 meter. And that's being
1?
generous. Yeah, that's what the camera height
But
is.
that's 1 meter above sea level now.
No, it's 1 meter above the ground.
But it's always gonna take mean sea level as 0. If you put 0, that's basically at mean sea level. So you'd need to take the elevation of the terrain. You'd need to do well. You'd need to see how high the land is.
Luca, the land is level according to the video, correct?
Okay.
According to you, it's level, correct? So 30 meters and 30 meters. They at exactly the same height, according to you on your globe.
Above mean sea level, yeah.
Okay. So what is the height of the camera compared to the guy?
This would, I guess, that would be like.
We are giving it very generous 1 meter. So in other words, the height of I is 1 meter. Not 31 meters.
31,
1
yeah.
meter.
Why 31?
31. It would be 31.
No,
because
it
that's
wouldn't,
how high
because you're not going to do 31 meters. The camera's not 31 meters above the ground, Luca. The camera's only 1 meter above the ground.
Have you been using this calculation wrong the entire time?
Are you retarded?
Have you been?
Are you retarded, Luca?
Have you been putting
No,
the
no,
height?
no. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you something.
Instead of
Let me show you
land?
something.
Stupid. We're going to be able to see from one end of this extremely long desert road, which stretches for about.
Okay, can you see the screen?
Uh-huh.
Okay, show me how this camera is 31 meters above the ground, please.
Well, it's not 31 meters above the ground.
It's a meter at most, not even a half a meter, actually. Look, he's literally crouching down, and it's at the same level of his head. So it's not even a meter.
Yep.
Luca?
But you can see ground below it.
So my question is that camera 31 meters above height? It's not 31 meters height. The height of observer is a half a meter, actually.
Wait, you can see ground below the. You can see that they're elevated high on a hill or something, right?
He goes to the other side of the valley, which is the same elevation, Luca. What's up, Buzzer? Good to see you, man. This is very frustrating. Maybe you can explain to him.
I was hoping good. I don't know. Look, if you and I both stand at mean sea level, and you and I are both 5 feet tall, right? Are we at the same height?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say that you and I both go up on top of a building that's 30 meters tall, and they're both 30 meters tall, but they're at the ocean. They're just built right there at sea level, right?
Okay.
Okay. And we both stand on separate buildings that we went up, and we look at each other. Are we still the same height?
I mean, now you're 31 more meters taller than you were before.
Right. Are you any higher than I am? If we both went up a 30-meter building, no.
Yeah, you're
same thing here. It has absolutely nothing to do with mean sea level because they're not at the sea. It just has to do with wherever you're standing.
Well, no, because it doesn't matter if you're not at the sea. The mean sea level just means like basically where the it's just basically zero. It's like where the water would be, basically. Like where
right, and if you and someone else are standing on a valley, then you might as well both be standing at sea level because you're at the same level. It doesn't matter.
The camera and him are pretty much both at the same height, above sea level. Mean sea level. When he goes over there, they're at the same height. So I don't see the problem.
But you'd have to tilt down to see, right? Because the curve? No? If the Earth is curved, then you'd be looking down from the perspective of the camera, no?
Is that camera looking
It
down
looks to
or
me
straight
like there's a little
ahead?
valley between them, to be honest, between the camera and him.
Is the camera looking straight
looking
ahead
straight
or
ahead.
down, Luca?
It's hard to tell from this perspective of the camera.
There we go. Is that looking down or straight, Luca?
It's hard to tell, but it
It's
appears
looking
to
straight
be
at his head
straight.
right now.
It appears straight, yeah.
Okay, great. So horizontal then.
Well, it's a camera, so it wouldn't be like a narrow beam. It would capture wider.
There we go.
It
There's
would
the
capture
valley.
wider.
Does that valley look like it's curving down to you, Luca?
No.
Exactly, Luca. And the guy's standing on the other side of that valley, at the same elevation.
Mm-hmm.
So the camera height is, even if we give it to you as double its height, which is a meter, there's impossible to see, even with your standard refraction, even close to see that guy on that side of the valley. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Wesley, valleys don't go lower when you stand in them. Oh man, these people.
Well, actually, they.
No, when you stand in a valley, it doesn't go lower. A valley is just between mountains, that's all. So do you understand now, Luca? The camera is not 31 meters above the ground.
It's not like a big, huge crater.
Yeah.
Between them.
Wesley, we already know what you're saying. You're literally just being retarded like Luca, not understanding that it is literally above the ground, the solid ground, a half a meter. In other words, ChatGPT is claiming this camera is 31 meters above, 30 meters above the solid ground. So in other words, it's putting it on top of a building, looking down over your curve that's not there. Because he doesn't explain the thing properly to ChatGPT. Very simple. So look, when we're looking at this image, can you claim that looks like Earth curve to you?
It appears to be straight.
Yeah, great. Like a valley.
Yeah, okay.
And the elevation is the same, 30 meters above sea level on both sides.
Isn't 31 or 30 meters not, isn't that the amount of, like, isn't that the amount of, like, curve?
What? There's no curve in
What?
anything here.
Like, when, like, it's like the Earth's surface that falls below a straight line tangent from the observer. Like, it's the curvature bulge height, basically.
Look, are you just spewing words because you don't know how to cog this?
Well, the elevation above mean sea level is true. That
Has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
No, it doesn't.
doesn't have anything to do with Earth curvature at all, actually, whatsoever.
If you're
Or
on a
curves, for that matter.
if you're on a beach with camera height at 6 feet above sand, then the calculator uses 6 feet. If you're on a cliff 100 feet above sea level with the camera 6 feet above the ground,
We're not talking about.
No, you're talking about two people.
We're talking about your eyes. What can you see?
well, what you see is kind of, because I can say I can see flat, sure, but it doesn't mean it is flat.
Because it means that it's curved, buddy.
But the calculator wants 106 feet in total, basically.
We don't need a calculator, Luca. We don't need a calculator. Let me ask you this question. Just a couple questions real quick. Can you see around a corner? Let's say you're going down a hallway, and there's another hallway coming 90 degrees. Can you see around that hallway to see what's down the other hallway? Can you see around that corner?
No, well, no.
No, you can't. Okay. So, if I take a basketball and I put the center of it right against your nose, and I stand on the other side of it, are you going to be able to see around that basketball and see me flipping you the bird?
No.
So why would you need to see down a ball to see someone, or why would a curve stop you from seeing it if the maths that you're wanting to keep going to on this calculator don't work out?
Well, it's
5 miles over a curve that's out there because of a calculator.
Well, yeah. The most calculators ask for the observer height above ground.
Above sea level. Above sea level.
Well, I think the sea level is. I think what. Well, yeah, they then add this to the sea level radius automatically, so you don't need to. So let's say.
Okay. Let's say this. Let's say this. What if you and I go to the beach and you stand on one part of the beach, and I walk 5 miles down the beach, and you can see me? What's that mean? You can see all of me. What's that mean?
Well, I guess that means that unless reflection plays a big part, then the Earth is flat. Well, or not the radius we say it is.
Yeah, if you do that while you're both standing at the water's edge, the Earth is flat. At 5 miles, so go ahead and do that.
So if we want to always consider this mean sea level that we're so concerned about in our calculators, and the mean sea level is everywhere, all over the Earth, and you and I are standing at mean sea level, and we can't seem to find this curvature all over mean sea level. What do you think that means at sea level?
Have you done the 5 mile observation?
Me?
No. I'm just saying an example.
Okay, well, if you guys agreed to do that, I bet you we could get a bunch of flat earthers and a bunch of globers to do that. And if we stand at sea level at the beach without a very high refractive day that we all agree to, and you walk 5 miles, and if we can still see you, then the Earth is flat. If we can't see you, then you'd have to admit that the Earth isn't flat. Would you do that?
At the same elevation?
Yep, at mean sea level, right on the beach. He
Same
said
elevation.
if you walk 5 miles away and a very low refractive index, would you do that?
I'll do it this December. How's that?
Why December?
because that's when I'm going to the beach.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's never been done before.
I'll do it for you on the beach this December.
You'll walk 5. No, but we need.
We've never had anybody try to make
we
a
need,
long
we need to
distance
have.
experiment.
We need to have both.
And yes,
we need
it's
to
been
have
done
both
many
flat
times, by
earthers
the
and
way.
Globers there.
It's been done many
Okay,
times,
can
by
you
the
show?
way.
Okay, show me one.
Many long distance observations at same elevations, many miles away.
No, don't straw man it. Sea level.
Yes, I'll do the sea level. December, I'll do it for you.
No, show me the multiple observations at sea level
Long
where somebody 5
distance
miles away.
observations have been done at sea
Oh,
level.
that's not.
At sea level? Go ahead and
Yes.
show us. Pull it up.
Okay.
Where you can
Bro,
see
have
the
you never
full
been
person.
to the beach, dude?
Doesn't seem that way.
Yeah,
I was just at the beach the other day, and when I look to my left, when I look to my left, I see probably 5 to 10 miles of just straight coast. And when I look to my right, I see the same thing, dude.
See more
And
than
if I
that.
was to take, if
how
I
can you
had a
see 5
camera, I
miles?
could easily zoom in on
You
that,
see
and I
more
would be
than
able to
that.
see even further.
How
Because
can
it's
you
all
see 5
flat, dude.
miles?
You
So
see
it's
more
all
than
flat,
5
that's why.
miles, man.
Because it's flat, that's why.
No. I'm asking you. Listen to the question.
When's the last time you went to the beach, dude?
I go every summer. What?
Okay,
how
when
do
you go to the
No,
beach
listen to the
and you
question.
look to your left and you
NWO.
look to the right, you're
NWO,
gonna
stop.
notice that it just keeps going until the atmospheric refraction keeps you from seeing it. There's no curve involved.
Tell me how you measured 5 miles and 10 miles.
I'm not saying I measured it, dude. I'm just telling
so,
you, like.
so you're just guessing 5
No,
miles.
I'll tell you how I measured it because I've
Okay.
driven up and down it, and I know how far these landmarks are, and they're multiple miles away.
Now it's multiple.
Like, bro,
miles.
I'm in Daytona, I'm in Ormond Beach, and I'm looking down the horizon, looking down the coast, and I can literally see Daytona. That's like a 45-minute drive, dude.
So you can see the beach.
Well,
I've
seen.
Hold on a second. You can see the sea level from more than 5 miles away. You can see.
Bro,
where
what
the
I'm
water
telling
meets.
you is when you're on the beach
No, you can't
and
answer
you.
the question.
No, you're not.
Well, Wesley,
I'm not trying to answer your question. I'm telling you what I was saying.
I can tell.
I just want to
You
tell you
go
a
to the
personal
beach. You look
observation.
to your left, away
Yeah,
from
you
the
give me a
water.
chance to answer
You
the
look
question,
down
honestly.
the flat beach, right? And it depends where you go because sometimes there's like a little beach inlet, and when you look to your left, it's not just going to be a straight line.
Well-
If you look at the coast of Florida, it's literally a straight line, probably 300-400 miles of nothing but flat beach all the way across.
Well, I've got
And
a
when you
person-
look at it from these vantage points on the beach, dude, you're gonna be like, "Holy
So
shit!"
you can
Well,
see.
Like,
well,
You
Wesley,
can see from
There's no
Fort
curve
Lauderdale
involved.
all the way to South Carolina.
yeah, Wesley.
from
no, I'm not
Florida-
saying that. I'm not
Wesley,
saying
I
that.
can tell you about a personal observation I've done. Lying down on my belly at Blaubergstrand, looking 12 kilometers away to Robben Island, and I could see the sand on the beach, lying down on my stomach. That's 12 kilometers.
Okay.
That's more than 5
Okay.
miles.
We can all tell stories, or we can all get together and do this.
Oh yeah, it's stories.
Every
right.
time somebody.
Or
Yeah,
we
you said the same
can
thing.
stop wasting everybody's time and you could go take a look at some actual experiments that have
Yeah, why
already
don't
been
you go
done
do
at
this,
sea level
Wesley? Because I'm already
and go check it
convinced-
out because we all know the score.
Yeah,
You
I
guys are
already
all
know it's
talking
flat,
over each
Wesley.
other.
The only person trying to get convinced is you. So why don't you go do it? Because I really
Wow.
don't need to convince anyone.
Oh, I have.
It seems pretty obvious, dude. I literally just told
I
you,
live in.
just
I
go
live
to the
in.
beach
I
and
live
look
in
around.
Chicago. I live in Chicago, and I go over to the other side of Lake Michigan every summer. What are you
Is
talking
Lake
about?
Michigan
Why don't you go-
curved? Do you think Lake Michigan is curved? It's
Why
big
can't I
enough
see
to
it?
curve. It should
Why
be.
can't I?
But yet you can see the Chicago
stop
skyline
talking over me?
over Lake Michigan.
Hey, NWO, can you stop talking over me?
Yeah,
Let me
go
answer
ahead.
you.
I'm sorry. You're just saying,
Yeah, stuff that you don't like to hear. I get it.
Yeah,
I can
obviously.
never see North Avenue Beach or the bottom of the Sears Tower.
I can see the
Have you
cars from
tried
the
to do
dunes.
it? Have you ever brought a camera and did it? I don't think you have. What type of camera did you bring?
Oh, so now stories, right?
No, what type of camera did you bring? You said
I
you
have
did
a
it, right? Where
telephoto
did you go?
DSLR, Nikon DSLR.
All right, so why can I stand on the dunes and see the cars going by in Chicago?
You can't.
Oh, well, that's great.
I
I guess
can't-
you couldn't, but everybody else
Yeah,
can?
show us the video of that. Show us the video of that. And when you're on the
I can't
dunes.
show you the video. I was swimming in the water.
Wait, no, you said you're on the dunes. Now you're in the water. Which is it?
evidence at this point? Is this really what we're asking for?
Wesley, you're
Get out of
kind of
here.
worse than Luca at this point. I'll be honest with
Well,
you.
no,
I'd rather
you're
put up with
switching.
Luca than you.
He said he was on the dunes, and now he says he's in the water. So which is it? That's about at least 100 feet difference. If you're not
Why do
gonna be
you?
consistent,
What's
that's
the
hard.
point at this? Like, I don't understand it, Luke or Wesley. I just don't get it.
What don't you understand?
You found this amusing or something?
Yeah, I love this channel. I love Roger's channel. I love your channel. I think it's fun.
Okay, cool, interesting. Well, more power to you, man. I mean, obviously we disagree, but that's fine, I guess.
You know what was interesting the other day? Like, I don't think it's your fault, but you talked about going to Greenland to see the Mars surface, right?
Well, it's in Canada. It's Devon Island, yeah.
Okay, why do you say that?
Because NASA has been caught putting orange filters on Devon Island, and there was also a rat on Devon Island.
So where did you get that from?
The NASA website is where I got it from.
No,
if you'd like
you
to see
didn't
the
get it
video.
from the NASA website.
No, I got it from the NASA website. I did.
No, you didn't.
I did. I'm
know
going to show you the
exactly where
video.
got it from. Okay,
I'm going to
yeah,
show you
show
the
me
video.
the video, and then show me the exact.
We already
picture
did a whole
of
stream
Devon
on
Island.
this and all of that, but I will show this one video though. We're not going to do a whole Mars deep dive.
Is it from NASA? I want to
Yes,
make sure
it's on the NASA website. Yes, of course it is.
Okay, so pull up the NASA
All right,
website.
Keith,
Let's
can
see
you
it.
can you stream this for me? Thank you.
Yeah, let me quickly
So this is a video. I'm gonna go on the Wayback Machine and find the actual NASA link for you. So don't worry about that. I am gonna find the NASA link. This is a
Oh,
video
so you're
from
not
when it
gonna
was
show-
on the NASA website.
So you're not going to show the NASA source?
No,
You're
of course I'm gonna
flat
show it,
Earth.
but it's gonna be on the Wayback Machine because NASA got rid of it, obviously. So.
Okay. And did they print the retraction? Because they always print a retraction when they pull stuff off.
They don't always print a retraction.
Yeah, not always.
Yes.
Sorry to tell
Yeah,
you.
they do.
No,
Yeah,
they
they do.
don't.
They
No,
don't.
That's false.
How do you know that, Keith?
Because there's things that they've taken off throughout the years without pointing retractions. That's how we know.
Okay, show us one.
How do you show it if they've taken it off without showing a retraction, you doofus?
The Wayback
I can
Machine.
give you multiple examples, bro.
Doofus.
Okay.
He's
How
gonna-
do you
he's
show...
gonna show-
Wait. How do you show they took something out without showing a retraction? Well, actually,
The way
Jaden's
that-
going to do that now for you because Jaden, you say you have it.
Okay. Yeah. we'll
And they
see.
don't have a
This is gonna be
retraction
great.
for
Alright.
it, so that will prove
So
it.
here
There
it
we go.
is.
This is gonna be great.
Okay.
I don't know if
Go
you
back
can
to-
hear it. This has
go to-
audio, so I'm just gonna mute it.
I can't see anything. Are you showing something?
I think Keith, you'll have to.
It's not
allow
showing
screen
anything. You still have to share, man.
Oh, okay. I have to reshare it. Okay. That's fine.
Hey, before you start it, NWO, can
Uh-huh.
you tell me where you're watching this? What channel you're watching this from?
Yeah, this is downloaded.
There you go. There's NASA.
I've seen. I hate to tell you, I've seen this on the NASA website. I just need to get some keywords from the page so I can find it on the Wayback Machine.
I know. I'm
Because
just
look,
asking.
hear me out. I know you want to talk.
What channel is this from?
I've seen.
What
It's
channel?
not on a channel. This is downloaded on my hard drive. Anyways,
Who gave it to you?
this is, like I said, I have seen this exact link on the Wayback Machine, and I just need to find it again. But I've literally typed in the NASA link, and I've seen it on the Wayback Machine, which means it was once on the NASA website. They took it down because they realized people saw what was on the picture, and this is a video of it. I'm going to show you something else, though. I'm going to show you one more thing.
When,
all right?
when did you see it on the Wayback Machine?
This was like 2018, maybe 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, around that time. So it'd be hard for me to find the link again because I can't just Google these things like I used to be able to.
Well, the reason I'm
I'll
asking
give you an
this-
example though. No, I'll give you a
hold
good
on
example.
Hold on a second. The reason
No, I
I'm
just want to
asking
prove
you this,
to you
the
something.
reason I'm asking you this is because Dearth
I
showed
need
one
you to
of these.
restream this, Keith. Sorry, thank you.
Dearth showed exactly one of these, and he took it from a flat earther.
Yeah, but don't
who
trust.
said it
Don't
was from
trust.
NASA and it wasn't.
Yeah, but don't
Mhm.
trust Earth though.
Okay, so I'm gonna because you were saying something, and I want to prove a point. You can see this, right? Okay.
Okay.
This is gonna be a little difficult because I can't copy and paste the link from like the actual picture, but I'm gonna literally take one of these links because all of these have links, right? I'm gonna take these links. Let's see which one's the smallest one, just to make it easier. This one seems. Is it this one or? This one seems easier to type. I'm literally gonna type this into Google. Nothing's gonna pop up because they've taken it down, and then I'm gonna take this same exact link. I'm gonna put it in the Wayback Machine, and you're gonna see that NASA takes this shit down all the time.
Okay.
And they've been caught doing it. I'm gonna type it in right now.
or somebody did it maliciously. That could
So
be the other.
just give me a second, because like I said, I can't copy and paste this. I literally have to type it word for word.
I know, but I'm giving you another hypothesis.
NTRS.
He's trying to get you what you want, man. Just relax.
NTRS. Because you said NASA always says, "Oh, we've taken it down." You know.
Yeah.
They don't always do that. I'm gonna revert to you. .NASA. Okay. NTRS.NASA. Hold on. Let me zoom in on this. I'm doing the bottom one here. NTRS.NASA.gov/search. Okay. Gov/search. It's taking me a second. Sorry. JSP $R equals. Okay. JSP $R equals. Okay. I'm almost there.
And I don't understand why they have to put retractions if they take things down there.
You don't understand what retractions are important.
198500.
Are you serious?
Why do
you don't understand why retractions?
Why does NASA have to put retractions down?
00.
Because that is the honest thing to do. That's what all honest.
You sound like a Karen, man. It's like, do you really think they care? Do you really think they care? Wait, do you really think they care about your feelings if they take something down or not?
All right, I typed in one of the links
to the public that you took something down.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. He thinks retractions are about feelings.
Well, you have you seem to be very triggered by the fact that they take things down without saying sorry to you that they took it down.
No, it's not about saying sorry. It's about being accurate. Holy cow!
Literally,
you don't know what retractions are for?
Again, they take things off without telling the public because they don't need to. It has literally nothing to do with you.
Okay, so some of these aren't on the internet
retractions
archive,
just like news. Do you know that newspapers issue
Did you get it?
retractions when they're wrong?
Did you get it?
See, he can't.
No, the one I tried isn't on the Internet Archive, unfortunately.
Oh, it's gone.
No, it's not like that. Look, so here's the thing, right? Some things don't get
It's
archived.
not on the Internet Archive, so that means it's not there anymore.
Yeah, they actually were able to delete
So
it,
that
sadly,
means
but they
it's
couldn't
gone.
delete all of them, so we're going to find
That
another
means
one,
it's
don't
gone, Wesley. That means it's gone.
Or
page
or
not
a flat
found.
earther came up with it.
Or page
a
not
flat earther
found.
manipulated
Or maybe
it.
it's taken away and it's not found because it doesn't exist anymore.
I'm going to find it, don't worry.
No, do you know what the Wayback Machine is, Flatzoid?
No, I have no idea.
Yeah, but they don't have the whole internet saved.
Well, then
you have
you
to
don't
put
know
these
what
things
I'm
in.
talking about.
Oh,
This
you're
is
cooked,
why.
bro. You're cooked
There
up.
we go.
I hate to
Yeah,
tell
let's
you.
see it. Let's see it.
I found it. Let me just make sure the lemur is in view. Did they cut this out? It seems like this is a cut image. Why did they cut this out?
You know who cut it out, right? I can
NASA
tell you
did.
who cut it out.
NASA.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hold on,
That's
I'm trying to find
a nervous
it.
laugh to that, by the way, Wesley.
No, it's hilarious that he thinks he has the original sources and two of the ones that he
Okay,
knows he has.
maybe you don't
come up
understand how
empty.
this works. It cannot be
No, you don't
original.
understand retractions.
Listen, you cannot get the original
More
source if
focus on
it's
that.
taken down. Wesley, do you understand
You
that?
don't
Oh, my
understand the
word.
Wayback Machine then. You don't know what the Wayback Machine is.
That's not true, dude. It doesn't save everything, bro.
Doesn't.
People have to
but it saves
actually
a lot of
input it to save it. You have to
You
actually
said
tell it to save it.
No, you don't. What are you
Yes, you
talking
do.
about?
Yes, you do. Yes,
no,
you do.
No, you don't.
Not always,
show us
but
where-
yes, most of the time you do.
Show us where it says that.
Look, bro, they don't save the entire
Okay,
internet.
so
Like,
trust
I've
me,
literally went in when I think people are going to delete their live streams, and I tell Wayback Machine to save that live stream, and it will. But if I go to
You know
any
what
other
you
live
do?
stream that I didn't tell it to save, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? The other live streams I didn't tell it to save don't get fucking saved. Wow,
You know
so it's almost like somebody has to go in and tell it to save their live stream, or it gets deleted. And that's
So you're
literally what
over-
happens.
You're
Like-
0 for 2 on your evidence.
Wow, okay. I'm not over 2, bro.
You're not?
I'm
Oh,
trying to
which one
find the
did you
link for
find?
you, dude. It's
Which
just
one?
not easy, bro. It's just
You
not
thought
easy.
you had 2 of them. You said I was cooked, bro, twice. And
Yeah,
now
you are. I'm
said,
just
"Oh,
trying
it
to
was
find
good."
like the.
Okay. All right. I'll sit here. Actually, if you know what, it'd be. I'm not expecting you to find all of them, but if you find one of them, let's do another
Oh, I can
stream
find
on
many.
it and
Dude.
show us.
I can find many. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I
You're
missed
0 for 2
something.
right now.
Like I would have had like 5 up. I just didn't feel like
Sure,
literally
sure
copy
you
and
would've.
pasting, like
you,
transcribing
bro.
the link from all these pictures, dude.
I'll trust you.
But right now, I'm not even worried about that. I'm trying to find the
Okay.
NASA link to the Mars rat because that was from NASA. They did originally like.
Sure.
This was on the NASA website, and I've seen it on the NASA website.
Sure, I believe you.
I missed something. What are we trying to find out here?
I'm trying to find the original NASA post of the Mars rat on the NASA website because it was on their website.
It was, yeah.
And it's on the Wayback Machine. I just need to find the link on the Wayback Machine because you can't just look up Mars rat and expect to find the NASA picture.
Here's what usually happens. Like,
so yeah,
you guys, like we do, we look at each other's material, but you never go to the original source. That's the difference.
Dude,
Whenever
I literally am
for-
talking about NASA right now. I'm talking about the original
You're
source.
talking. You're doing a great job talking about it. You're doing.
No, bro. Look, just
Yeah,
watch the
you're-
video,
you're-
bro. While I
I don't
continue
really
to
know.
look for the link, just watch
You're
it.
cooking
We've
me.
already
You're
been
cooking
through
me.
this.
I don't know.
Yeah, play the
I don't know
video.
why we're
Play
trying
the
to find
video.
any.
There
I
we
don't know
go.
why we're trying to find anything
This is the
legitimate
NASA
from
website,
the wire harness clown
Show me
show,
the
but
URL.
okay.
Show me the URL. that
I'm
you're
gonna
on.
find the URL, bro. I
Oh,
already
okay.
told you this,
All
and
right.
I've seen
so
it.
you're not on the NASA website.
He's got to look for it. Give him a chance, then.
So this is a fake. This is a fake image, right? This is fake. This wasn't on the NASA website. This was not on the NASA website. What if I was able to show it to you on the NASA website? Because I think actually I am able to find it now. I might have some luck here.
Okay, third try, charm.
Yeah, I do. I think I have some luck. It's just the images I'm getting off the NASA website are
Different than the ones that you got from.
No,
your
no,
flat
it's the
Earth
same
friends.
image. I'm just not able to zoom
I
in.
get it.
No, I
One's
just can't zoom
cropped.
in. When
I
I zoom
wonder
in,
why.
Wesley, you're gonna have to
it's,
relax, man. Wesley, you're gonna have to
it's kinda
relax,
like the
man.
little
you're gonna have to chill.
It's kind of,
dude.
It's kind of like the little piggy video where you take one image from the whole video.
You seem
Wesley, if you love NASA so much, why they got wires and harnesses?
I don't. Who said I love NASA?
Well, you seem to be pretty hell bent on defending
Yeah,
them.
that's a. What do you call it? NWO? You call it a strong man?
I'm starting to call you a fanboy.
Yeah, that's what you are. Yeah.
NASA, apparently.
You're a NASA
No,
fanboy,
he's the
dude.
one that brought up
Obviously.
NASA. I never brought up NASA.
No,
Not
you're bringing
once.
it up, dude.
No, you
I'm
brought
just
it up.
wondering why. I'm just wondering why it's so difficult for you to find something like that discredited.
Oh, I think I found it, guys. Oh no, I think
All
I
right,
found it.
fourth try. Let's do it.
It says 404 not found. So let me take it to the Wayback
I
Machine.
just was
and
at a
let's see what it
404
says.
not found.
Yeah. Now, if you put it in the Wayback Machine, is it still gonna say that? I don't know. Let's
I
find out.
wonder.
I'm gonna go all the way back to 2013. Let's go.
Yeah,
We're
I
gonna
wonder
take
if you
one of
got
these.
a bad link from a flat Earth video.
No.
No,
I
he's
don't
on
think-
NASA.
This is a NASA
He's
link,
on
brother.
He's on NASA,
It
dude.
couldn't be that.
NASA.gov. NASA.gov.
It couldn't be
NASA.gov.
a bad link.
Oh my
You know how
word.
to make bad
NASA.gov.
links, right?
He's on NASA.gov.
All right, let's see it.
Oh! I think I found it. I think
Uh-oh.
I
Okay,
found
let's see
it. Oh my goodness.
Oh my
I
word.
think I found it. Oh my god. Okay.
Hopefully Wesley
Sorry.
will
I'm
go
excited.
and
It's been a minute.
apologize to you. Okay.
All right. So now let me just locate the lemur on this photo. I have to make sure it's the same photo. So let me compare it to the other one.
Yeah, don't be debunked live. That would be bad.
Yeah. I don't want to I'm pretty sure I found it, but I still gotta kind of confirm.
He's doing what he's making sure it's confirmed on what he's claiming, Wesley. That's.
I mean, this is
It would be
definitely
bad
the
if he
NASA
showed it.
website.
It's called
but I
honesty.
just-
It would be bad if he showed it and it was changed in the flirt video, wouldn't it? That would be really bad.
He's showing an actual document from NASA, not a Flatzoid.
Oh my
Yeah, I
goodness,
know.
no, here it is. Yeah, no, you're cooked. Yeah, you're done.
Okay, let's see it. Let's see
I'm
it.
screen sharing it. No, you're actually done.
Okay.
There's no,
You
there's no
said
getting
that
out of
3
this,
times.
bro.
The fourth-
I know
the fourth
because
time,
I'm actually that sure,
Okay,
bro.
you're gonna have to share
Here we
screen.
go.
Okay, let's see.
Yep.
Yep.
I found it, guys. I actually found
All right,
it.
let's see it. All right,
First, we're gonna go to the 404 not found.
Yeah,
okay?
first show the
First we're
404.
here.
There we go. NASA.gov. 404 not
Yep.
found.
You guys see this, right?
Yep.
Do you see this
No, I
link
can't
right
see
here?
it yet.
Oh, well,
Yes.
you can't
Hold on
see
a
the.
second.
Well, it shows
See
NASA.gov.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay. So this is the link. I'm just gonna paste it here. This is the link that we're on right now, right? So
You
I
put
take
it in
that
the
link. Well, I'll put it in the chat. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, put in the private
Just for
chat. I'll give it
transparency.
to everybody in the YouTube live, so that they're
Yeah.
able.
So as you can
to-
see in the search bar, because you can't see my actual search bar, here's the link. This is the link to this. So now, here we are on the NASA website. This is the same link. NASA.gov. This is from 2013. This snapshot in specific is from 2013. on the NASA website, as you can see here, nasa.gov, missions. And when we zoom in, it is actually quite small. And I'm not, like I said, this is why it's been difficult for me. But you can see, how do I zoom in without like...
Yeah, tell us what we can see. Yeah, tell us what
the
we can
Arctic
see.
lemur is right here, guys. Do you see my mouse?
Yes.
That's where the Arctic lemur is,
No,
right
where?
there. You see this little guy here?
I see it, yeah. Between the two rocks.
So this is the NASA website. This is a confirmation that, yes, they did post this picture. The Arctic lemur is right here. I can't zoom in on it because when I zoom in, it does some weird shit like this.
Can't you save it? Though? There it is. There it is.
Yeah,
wait,
I
wait,
guess I can save this.
Wait, go back like you were.
So
more.
Hold on, I'll save this image on my desktop and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I'll open it back up. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna do that.
Yeah,
Just
put
give
it
me
in
one
the chat
second.
because I want to see this. Okay, wait. Can you zoom in on it?
Yeah,
I
I'm
wanna see
gonna
this
zoom in
lemur.
on my desktop, bro, because I
Yeah,
can't
quickly
zoom in
fave
on
it
the
to desktop
website.
and zoom in. But
Okay,
I could see
alright,
it
cool.
as soon as you went into a specific waypoint.
Yeah, I
could
mean
see
you
it.
can see the little Arctic lemur there. Yeah, he kind of blends in, which is why I think NASA got away with posting it because they didn't even notice
so
it.
so you think it's an animal?
No, it's definitely an animal,
No,
100%.
What's the title of the photo?
I just sent you the link, dude. Just put it in the
It's
Wayback
literally
Machine
in
to
the
figure it out.
it's literally in the
Are you able to
chat
see this? I'm
and
screen
in the
sharing it.
private.
Is it on the chat? Okay. All right, cool.
Let me quickly.
So here it is, right here. Like I said, this
I'm
is
gonna make
really
it
bad.
bigger.
I'm gonna replay the video one more time. 'Cause
There
he
it is.
actually does
Oh
a good
yeah, you
job.
can see it. Perfect.
But yeah, you can see it, dude. Yeah,
It's
you can
got
literally see it
eyes
right
and
there.
a nose and ears. Go back.
There it is, yeah.
Go back.
Straight off the NASA
More,
website.
more.
You guys
Keep
saw
it. Just
clearly.
stop.
So you
Just stop right
make
there.
out its
No. Stop. Just right there. There we go. You can.
Just put your where?
Can't
Where?
you see it? You can literally see
Well, here, let me
eyes,
just-
nose, mouth.
Let me just do this, because
I'm
now
on
that
my-
we
I'm on
know
my-
it's definitely from NASA, I
I'm
can
on my
use
phone.
my other source without you saying that it's a baloney source, because we've already confirmed that came from NASA. So let me switch to the other video, because that actually had to zoom in, and it did a really good job on it.
How do you know it's not edited?
Oh my word! It's a
bro,
NASA.
oh my goodness,
It's
yeah.
literally
like,
from
you see
NASA.
what I mean? You're
Wayback
pulling
Machine.
a Luca, bro.
No.
Nothing can be, you know.
Why aren't you
Listen to
just
what I'm-
Wesley?
listen
Why
to
aren't
No,
you
you're
just
pulling a Luca, bro.
listen to
You're pulling a Luca.
Wesley? Why didn't you just
listen to
admit
what
you
I'm
were
saying.
wrong, man? Wesley, why aren't you just?
All right,
admitting
I'm gonna
you were
stream
wrong?
this one, and then because now we've confirmed it is from
Yeah,
NASA.
So let me.
We know it's from NASA. I've just confirmed it on the
Yeah,
Wayback
but the
Machine.
video you're going. Okay, so how do you know the video that?
Let's
you're
just
going
look
to
at
is
this
not
video
edited?
and we'll see.
Well, we
Let's
know
see
it.
what he thinks
Yeah,
about it.
let's
Let's see
see.
what he
Okay,
thinks about
alright,
it.
that's fair.
Are you
That's
able to see
fair.
this?
Yeah, putting it on. I'm gonna make
Okay.
it big as well.
Okay. I don't have any audio, but he's talking, but
That's
it's fine.
okay.
Whatever. He's just saying this is on the NASA website. It came out in 2012. Yada yada yada. We just confirmed that. This is the same page we were just on.
Yep.
This is the same webpage, bro. The same picture.
Okay, so is he going to be able to zoom in?
He's gonna zoom in. Look.
Zooming in. He's zooming in.
Yeah, a little bit better than I was. Exactly. Yeah.
There we go. You can clearly see that. Come on.
Close.
Wow.
I mean, it's very clear, bro. It's quite obvious. Yeah.
It's a very clear rock.
Arctic lemur. No, that's not a rock. That's not a rock.
Okay, but here's the thing. Why
No,
would
it's
NASA
not.
remove this though?
I know.
Why
that's,
isn't it?
Hey, hey,
Why did
NWO,
NASA
you make a
remove
great
this?
point. NWO,
Why did
you
NASA
make a great
remove it?
point. I know you
It's
make
not
a great
there, right?
point. I'm gonna have to go back and
Are
look
you
at it.
smoking
You're gonna have to
something?
figure out why NASA removed this because they figured out, oh
Yeah,
shit, we got an
no,
Arctic lemur
I-
on Mars.
I agree. If that's not in their current roster,
It's
then they
not.
should
I
have-
sent you the
it's-
link. Go check, bro. You literally have the link in private chat. You can't sit here and say
Hey,
if that's not in their
hey,
current roster. You know it's not in their current
hey,
roster. You have the link that says
hey,
404. You have the
NWO,
404 link
slow
that says
down,
page
buddy.
not found. You can't say, oh, well, I don't know if it's not in the current roster. I just showed you. You
NWO,
have the link. You're just saying
Slow
crap,
down,
dude. I
buddy.
would love to slow
Slow
down,
down.
but stop
Wow.
lying, and I will slow down. Stop lying,
Look,
please.
That's why I'm looking.
Just stop being
the
dishonest.
picture number to make sure. Holy cow!
He
Bro,
literally-
it says
You can't stop
NASA.gov.
Okay, wait.
It's literally
I
a NASA
listen to
government
what I'm
link.
saying.
Relax, Wesley.
Listen to
Oh my
listen.
goodness.
Wesley.
Listen. No. Listen to what I'm
Wait.
saying.
I'll
I'm
try.
saying I agree with you. I want to know what the picture number is so I can search on the current
You're
NASA
just
to make sure
saying
they didn't switch the links.
It's in the
Dude,
link.
I'll send you the link again, bro. I sent it twice.
It's in
I'll
the
even
private
send you
chat.
the Wayback Machine link as
Wow,
well.
you guys, this is going way over your heads. I agree with you. I want to make sure that
He's
they didn't
sending
move
it
to
to
a
you.
different
Look,
link.
you're gonna have to just do your own research, bro. How about that? I don't know what to tell you.
That's what I'm asking for.
I gave you
It
the
keeps jumping
resource.
ahead.
Go do your own
It's the
research.
same link.
Okay.
I gave you the
Okay.
Wayback link. I gave you the one that is 404 now
Yes,
that you
that-
can't pull up
that's all
because
I
they
need.
deleted it. So there's
Okay.
something up with that, obviously.
Okay.
Okay,
But
so
yeah.
what about the other? What about the other three? What about the other three?
Oh my goodness.
So,
Okay,
are we saying that the whole entire basis of your beliefs on whether this thing is crap or not is this one picture is going to clinch it for you? You haven't seen any other evidence that's questionable, really?
Well, it obviously made you guys
It's that important.
NASA
It's that important.
a rock that looks like a lemur.
We don't need to discredit NASA. They do that themselves. They put something on the TV.
Whoa, did you hear that thunder?
Dude,
Sorry, guys. That
NWO
was
just
loud.
tried to pull up 4. NWO
Did you
just
get-
tried to pull up 4.
No, I actually have
Dude,
more.
you can,
Wait, let's
you can
pull
go
up
on, you
more.
can go on the
Let's
internet
pull up
right
more.
now and find wire harnesses and cables. Just type it in. It's not that hard.
No, we're gonna pull up more, bro. This is actually quite funny to me.
Seeing.
This is very funny.
Yes, that's what I'm seeing. Right, you're right. When the guy literally floats by with harnesses and a cable on because it didn't get grafted out in the cut. Yes, it is literally what I'm seeing. Yes, it is. My eyes see it.
Holy cow, dude!
That's
the thunder's
because
insane.
That's because that's what your flat Earth dad's told you.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly what. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Right.
Yeah, and
This is ludicrous.
yesterday Flatzoid.
You're
Yesterday,
floundering,
Flatzoid
man.
was showing a girl yesterday Flatzoid was showing a girl taking a picture of unscrewing something and said, "What a weird position." My question is, Flatzoid, what position would you expect her to be in when she's unbolting a screw?
A better question is, why would a screw fall on the ISS?
We were making a point that if she's in 0G, she doesn't need to hold herself up with her legs on the floor.
How does she get enough torque onto the screw then?
By just screwing. She doesn't need her feet
think
to
about
literally
that,
be
did you? By
orientated.
just screwing.
Literally orientation based with her legs firmly pushing her up from the ground.
How does she get torque onto the screw?
What do you mean torque onto the screw?
With her hand.
Literally her spanner was on the screw. That's how you have torque on the screw.
It looked quite
It has
loose
nothing to
me.
do with her legs at 0G.
It was still pushing against the ground when it was loose.
Yeah.
You wouldn't need that much torque once it was loose.
Okay,
It's a
Wesley, it seems to
picture.
me,
How do you know it's loose?
Wesley, it seems to me you just want to argue for the sake of
Play the
arguing.
video, didn't you?
Sorry, I'm still trying to find one of these.
Okay, but
things.
anyway, guys, it
Flatzoid.
is quite late here. We have had a nice long
Hey,
stream.
thanks for
Pretty
that.
good stream,
NWO.
man, for sure.
That was good. That was good. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, I mean it's a real
Thanks.
thing, dude. It was on the NASA
No,
website. Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
agree with you. That is sus. So thanks for showing.
Yep.
I appreciate it.
Anyway, closing statements,
Wow.
guys.
Wow, that's my closing statement. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Quite
call.
heavy,
flat-
I have.
I'll have
I've
to
got
agree.
stream of head splitting.
On the Earth calculator, make sure to follow directions where it says above sea level. That's all you have to do, Flatzoid, for next time.
I already know what's
Yeah,
going on
that
with
makes
it.
all the difference.
Follow the directions. It'll be good. Good night, guys.
Cheers, Wesley.
Bye, man.
Blessings, mate.
Blessing to all you guys.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. Cheers, man. Okay. PJ, you say you're going to have a stream coming up now?
Yeah, about
should've-
half an hour.
Half an hour, okay.
Should be a good one.
Just over half an hour.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a stream after yours, PJ.
I've got movie night, so.
Oh, you're going to be up all
Got,
night.
Yeah.
I just want to say we got 132 votes. Earth is created flat according to the Bible. 50% say yes. No 42% and 8% say not sure.
But is he right? Was that a picture? I thought that was a video. I'm sure I seen how to screw in that. Was it just a picture? Am I wrong? Was
What
it
do you
just
mean?
a
Yeah, I think
picture?
it was the one we looked at. I think was just a picture.
Yesterday with the woman when she was.
No, it was a
he was just
video.
talking-
Was that video?
It was
Oh,
a
we
video,
wanted to
so
actually,
right,
we wanted to go through
Yeah,
the rest of the video
right.
today. Remember, I forgot
Yeah.
totally.
I thought it was a video. I
But
was like,
she,
I'm
the,
sure
the
I seen
point
her
I was
screwing
making,
it.
yeah, the point I was making, if it was in 0G, she wouldn't need to orientate herself the way she was and pushing herself up from her legs on the ground to do that. She could have done that upside down with the legs in the sky if she really wanted to do that in 0G.
If it was ZRG, the screws wouldn't fall either. But what do we know?
But yeah, it was a good show. Appreciate all of you coming in. Make sure to go catch PJ live and then later Jaden as well. It was always good to see you guys in.
I think I'm just gonna try to do a quick little 30-minute stream. It's just on the sun and a couple different things, so I'll try to like just bust it out before PJ goes live.
Okay, yeah, quickly do it now. Okay,
Yeah.
well, it was great having you guys on. I'll see you guys then all later tonight again because it's already that day. And it was great seeing you guys. Please hit the likes if you haven't already. Appreciate the super chat, Tony Whitcomb. Appreciate all my Patreon supporters and everybody. And yeah, you guys rock. Many blessings, and I'll see you all later.